Going to get the right game sooner or later. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Top Guild. Yep. Tonight we'll be playing Dungeon World by Sage Latoro and Adam Coble. And you can find all of us and our shiny faces on the internet, mostly at, let's find out where. Me, Evil DM Josh on Twitter. And what about Amber?
At Rocket Orca on Twitter.
And Brother John.
Yeah, I'm Brother John, and you can find me on Neopets under the screen name OG Nintendo Fan 5563. That's spelled XX0G underscore N1NT3ND0 underscore F. Oh, wait, did I say fanboy? Oh, I messed it all up. Oh, well. Anyways, you can find me there.
I'm going to go play Neopets now. Goodbye.
If you talk about Sony or Xbox, I'll ban you and report you.
What about John?
I believe the internet exists and that people do things on it. I don't know what that's like. No, Crossways GM. You can find me on Twitter. I'm not really doing much with it.
And last but not least, the person procrastinating on their homework, Dave.
Oh, God. I am Dave. It's not even homework, man.
I know.
Like, I didn't think I was gonna live through this downtime. Jesus. Okay. I'm Dave. If you want me on the internet, it's at Steady Minotaur on Twitter. If you don't, I don't care. Like, go live your life. Do something better with your time, right? Otherwise, yeah. Let's take this away because my homework is done.
Damn. All right.
It's not. It's totally not. I'm. Oh.
It's okay.
And by homework, you mean leveling up?
Leveling up, yeah.
Yeah.
So, did anyone level up besides
No.
Dave?
Yeah, I did.
It's because I ace every roll. I never fail, and I never get experience points.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, me too.
I-
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, I did level up, and I picked Elemental Mastery, and I think I leveled up. Looking from my sheet, I think I leveled up Strength. I leveled up something. I don't. No, I think I leveled up one of my things that were negative, and now it's just a 0.
Nice.
So now I just have like +2, +1, +1, 0, +2, 0. So
Mm-hmm.
no negatives.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave?
Huh? What?
What you
what?
bump?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Okay.
Didn't you just say your homework was done?
Well, yes, that's what you say when the teacher calls on you.
And then you keep writing.
Then you start your homework. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I'm done. Why wouldn't I be?
I've been done all along.
Have you picked a move yet?
I'm working on a move.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm well into the process of working on a move.
Mm-hmm.
Should those of us who don't have the luxury of leveling up talk about our characters?
Sure. Yes.
Actually, could somebody quickly tell me at what ability score does it bump from 1 to 2?
15.
At 15 starts to plus
Yeah.
2.
2, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes. Make sure that I've done this homework correctly.
Yes. I guess. Yes. Let's go around. Amber, who are you playing?
I'm playing Eclipse, not Fritter. Definitely not Fritter. It's Eclipse. Don't forget that name. Still a wizard, but darker. The end.
What about you, Brother John?
I'm playing Trinity, a female human druid, and what else do I say about her? She's chaotic, very
Valley Girl? Is that what
Valley
you're going
Girl, I guess, sort of. I don't know. I don't know how to put her into words these days. I even had a drawing of her that I did.
What?
Yeah,
for? Show me this drawing
I'll show it to you later during the
Yeah.
break.
later.
Don't you have to show everybody?
I had to show
Yes.
everybody. Yeah,
Show the whole class.
yeah.
Oh.
During lunch.
At the playground near the slide.
That's right.
I'll show you guys my drawing.
Ooh, dirty pictures.
Wow, Josh.
What?
Wow, Josh
What?
went there.
Is that what you
Josh,
did in school?
that
you
what-
person? What?
I just like seeing pictures, Josh.
I was more like Pokemon cards.
So dirty
Yeah.
Pokemon cards. Oh,
I got in trouble.
that's true. Yeah.
What
Oh,
about?
please. You've never gotten in trouble in your whole life.
Yeah, I have.
What's the worst trouble you've ever been in?
Kind of fight with the bully of the class.
Okay, what trouble did
do?
you get in?
Did you win?
No,
We got broken up by the person watching in recess. So there was.
But you would have won, right?
I don't know.
Did you get in trouble?
This was in 3rd grade, wasn't it?
This was in 5th or 6th grade.
Mhm.
Did I get in trouble? No, because the bully took all the heat.
Mm-hmm.
That's unusual.
Exactly what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
You've never been in trouble.
Oh,
Never
been
been
in
The worst trouble I've ever been in is I didn't get in trouble.
I don't know. Now I'm going to reflect upon it. We can think about it during break. John, what are you playing?
Well, I once got in trouble in the 6th grade for not doing my homework, and I got paddled for not doing homework. There's a lot of homework you have to not do to get paddled for not doing your homework.
Hmm.
I'd
I am
say-
playing Desierto. Desierto is a high elf, and he knows it. He is a elven ranger. He is bald with sharp eyes, traveling clothes, and a sharp body. And I think that means that he's gaunt, but it could also mean that he's really stylish in his elven attire.
He just pokes people.
Yes, yes. I think I'm going to go with the sharp body. Is he's sharply dressed
Okay.
because he's.
It could also mean he's
High
done the Gerlach thing and like split his tongue into
no,
like a...
no,
No.
no.
High elves don't do that.
No,
High elves do what they want.
That would be beneath them.
Then,
I mean, you know, you have 1,000 years to perfect yourself, so why wouldn't you be perfect?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I think I found a move I like.
Oh yeah. Who are you playing, and
Uh-huh.
what do they do to level?
I'm gosh, I think I'm a bard.
Uh huh.
His I don't know, let's call him Thunderlips.
Okay.
Right? He's extremely, he's like attractive in like a hard life dad kind of like kind of used to be a bad boy, still probably a bad boy, but has outgrown most of that shit, but
Mhm.
it's still pulling it off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're playing the same character we think you're playing.
Yeah, no. He's a bad boy. He does bad things. But for my leveling up, I bumped my wisdom 1 to get me to 15 to put that to a +2. And I'm taking a move from the thief book called Connections. When you put word out to the criminal underbelly about something you want or need, roll plus charisma. On a 10+, someone has it just for you.
Mm.
On a 7 to 9, you'll have to settle for something close, or it comes with strings attached. Your call.
All right. What'd you bump up?
Wisdom to
Wisdom,
a 16 or 15.
Nice. Cool. So, what happened last time?
Oh.
One.
We started the off-Broadway production of Frozen.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Shit.
I refuse to learn the valuable lesson about not making up bad lore because Josh will just run with my bad lore.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got some worms.
We need to look out for the ice skulls
Did I
because
get
they're
worms?
coming.
Who got worms?
Trinity
I
definitely
got-
did.
Oh,
got
I got
wormed.
wormed.
I got wormed pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Thunderlips really
I
embraced the
layeth
worms.
down with the worms.
You kind
I
of got
spooned the worms, I believe was the term.
Yeah.
You got warm and cuddly with them, yeah. Oof.
Worm and cuddly.
Warm and cuddly.
Oh.
Oh, gross.
Gross.
I killed an elemental, I think.
You killed a baby elemental named Slushy.
Great.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Slushy was our
Oh,
friend.
he was so cool. He was so worried about coming in here,
Not
and then he died for it.
anymore.
Yeah.
He's very warm now.
Gosh.
Eclipse is dark,
Yeah, I am.
killing children.
I kill all the time.
I killed.
I kill all the time, 24/7.
Watch out, I might kill you. I mean, that was no,
So you are a lot like Fritter then.
no. That's not like for at all. I hate sweets. Here to prove a point. I take out a cupcake and I throw it on the ground and I step on it. Fuck, sweet.
Fuck sweet. You all also were able to get down off the waterfall cliff stuff, no problem, because of the map that you got. And went through a maze that the ice elemental took you all through.
Because he was
Mhm.
helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There was also a ghost lady in there.
There was a ghost lady in there. And
But
she
all we know is, like, from what we've gathered, was that we have stumbled into possibly a domestic dispute
Yeah.
of some kind.
An undead domestic dispute.
I'm hearing a notification. I don't know if that's just me.
it might just be
I'm-
you.
Yeah, I'm not
I have
hearing
no
one.
idea what that was. That was weird. Anyways, yeah.
John, pay attention to me. That's what it was saying.
Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, it's like a weird domestic dispute, I guess, that was going on. Just the ghost lady wants to go back home. Spirit in the house is the father, maybe. Doesn't let his family in the house. Has a weird ice giant just hanging out in the sauna in the house. And
Yeah.
also inviting horrible musician shitface
Shank.
something
Shank,
scream.
Shank.
scream.
I don't know.
Shank scream, yes.
I don't
Shank
even
scream.
remember. I call them shit.
Isn't that why we're here? Is we're supposed to be finding Shank Night Scream?
Yeah.
Or
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We actually
Yeah.
located him too.
Yeah.
we seem to have gone way off that plan.
No, we found him. He's there.
He's
Yeah.
there. He's like running away.
Yeah.
I caught him.
He was in the
Yeah.
sauna with his ice giant buddy, and then like ran out. I guess.
But I seem to have gotten wrapped up in reintroducing the divorced undead couple, and yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I got involved in that, but
Mm.
if I don't reintroduce him and convince him to let her back in, then I gonna get possessed, as I recall.
Something like that. Yeah, she's gonna.
I didn't like any part of that, so
Yeah, and so y'all found Shake Night Scream. Slushy was like, "Oh crap!" because of all the stuff that was going on. They were gonna go run, find Dad or something. And Fritter just lit him up.
Fireball. Fireball.
A fireball. And just the Slushy was no more. However, after that fireball dissipated, the whole lodge became encased and covered in ice. And that's where we are. That's where we're at right now. Shank Night Scream only has on like pants or something like that, but he's going to try to jump off the ledge of the room that he was at, and I think that's where we are. And so Shank goes, "What are you doing here?"
Sounds like Fritter.
Sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
It's me. It's me. Wait, my voice changed. Oh no.
What are you doing here? There we go.
I know you're not Fritter because you're wearing pants.
Yeah.
and you're not sticky.
Yeah. I just got out of the sauna.
He's a little sticky.
A little moist, but now I'm getting really cold because of your dumbass actions.
Do you want to be warm? Do you want to be warm?
So warm.
No.
Then what are you complaining about?
Just let me put on my jacket.
Nah.
No, you don't
Like-
like that.
Look, man, I have
That's
it
a
on good
terrible
authority
idea.
that there are worms in jackets up here, and you should not mess with them.
It's true.
W- Okay. I guess-
Seriously, man, like I'm just looking out for you, bro.
Thanks, but now you've like pissed off somebody here or something, and
What? No, I didn't do that.
You're not going to be here long enough to worry about it, honestly. Do you want to get into the sack voluntarily, or do you want us to put you in it through sheer violence?
what are you What?
Did we actually bring a sack?
I-
I'm trying to remember.
I've got plenty of adventuring gear. I'm sure there's a sack in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
He's like, whoa,
I got
whoa.
8
Go ahead. Yeah.
I think I have 8 uses of adventuring gear, so
Mm-hmm.
I will produce a sack,
Oh.
large shank-sized sack.
Why are you here to capture me and take me away from my moment of zen?
Well, I mean, we're bounty hunters now, bro. Like, and like, there's a, there's a price on your head. You know that. Come
You're
on.
so wanted. You're wanted everywhere.
What? No.
No, I mean in a positive way.
Oh.
Not at all in a negative way.
Oh,
Why don't you just get in the sack?
I could. I could.
It's like the sack of popularity.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
No, I can just put on my clothes and what? We could just sit down and like go have lunch if everything's cool.
And you
Lunch
can
might
get in
be
the
fucked.
sack, yeah.
I
Lunch-
shake out the sack.
Lunch might be fucked. Everything might be
Yeah,
fucked.
lunch is pretty fucked, man. Like, when you say everything's cool, like, everything's literally encased in ice.
Yeah, I've never seen this before, but it can't be good.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of weird stuff. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Seen...
Man, I don't know where that's going.
Why are you really? Hey, okay, whatever. And he just turns to you, Thunderlips, like, why are you really here?
Man, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not how I do it. My music is truth and my words are truth. Like, we are bounty hunters. You have a price on your head.
Who?
If you were distracting him, I'm going to sneak up behind him and put him in a sack.
God.
Can I aid him in getting him in the sack?
All right, go and roll 8, and then we'll figure out. And then we'll do like a defy danger dexterity for Desierto.
Sackening.
Yeah,
He's
for the
going in
sackening.
the sack.
The sackening.
Oh, this is
Well,
beautiful.
I only rolled a
I mean-
5, so my aid was worthless.
Out of character, Josh.
Mhm.
I believe that is the arrangement we've had.
What?
Carmot has
Yep.
has a bounty on. I mean, in that, like, my life is the bounty.
Yeah.
And then if I obtain Shank and bring him to him,
Mm,
like, the quest is complete. The reward is paid.
that's correct.
I
Fugitive as
volunteered
well.
the sack criteria.
Yeah.
That was my
go,
addition to the plan.
go ahead
Like-
and roll your sackening.
Sacking. That is
Stack 'em
an
up good.
11, 6 and a 5,
Nice.
plus 3
nice.
is 14.
Oh my
Good
God!
night, Shank.
Thunk.
Good night, Shank Scream.
Just right over his head.
Yeah, so I will just, deftly as he's talking, and I don't know what you're talking about, and woof, and then just because I rolled so well my dexterity, I will just do a trip on him
Mm-hmm.
under his
Mhm.
feet and pull the whole bag under his feet
Yep.
and just tie a quick knot in it.
Yep. He's,
It's-
cool.
Yeah,
It
we
looks
gotta
very
pack that with snow.
It looks very smooth.
He's like,
Like
"God
a
damn."
like a salmon. We're bringing a salmon to market.
Yeah.
Right.
Rudy says, Dave, bring on pickles. Show off pickles.
Pickles?
Pickles for
Little-
after the break, maybe.
Yeah. Show and tell. The
exa-
show and tell hour.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yes, you bag up Shank Night Scream and you hear muffled yelling within it. At the same time, though, it's act on that 5 for assist. You hear like a boom, 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 and all of a sudden you see just a big old head peer down into the doorway. You see the frost giant. He's like, "What's going on here?"
I poke him in the eye.
What?
In
Do
his
it.
one singular eye. Yes, do it.
He's looking
He's a
down.
A
He's
frost
like,
cyclops.
Just do
if
it.
I mean, he's looking down, right?
He's looking
like-
through the doorway.
He's looking through the doorway, and he's like, "Yeah." I mean, wait, this doorway's pretty big, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty big. He probably can get in if he tries.
Okay, because the way I just heard like you see a head poke down. And I was
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, just
Like
poking
his
the
head filled the doorway. Yeah.
Not quite.
eye. Yeah,
And I'm sure druids have a move called Yoink, where they poke you in the eye.
Oh, and also take a point of experience, Brother Tron.
Point of experience for
You
that
rolled a 5.
You roll a 5.
for the assist.
Yep.
Really?
You
Okay,
well, because you rolled less than
You
6.
failed.
You
You
failed.
failed.
6 or 6 or.
I've done a
Fine.
move.
I heard that.
I heard that too.
I did too. The tong. Yes, the guitar.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
Woo.
Huh? It's an alert sound.
I thought it was an alert sound. Yeah, I was like, now we're all getting it.
My gosh, I should play the note when someone gets a point of experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you do, Trinity?
That note
somebody
sounded
doesn't-
like a fail.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't
exactly.
stop me,
I'm not
I'm
stopping
going to poke
you.
him in the eye. Okay.
Poke him in
I'm
the
just
eye.
gonna
Why
straight
would
up
I
poke.
stop you?
I'm going to turn into a. I guess I should turn into a form because I don't have a weapon.
Like a woodpecker?
Narwhal.
I don't have narwhal in my Druid dictionary right now.
Unicorn! Unicorn!
I vote woodpecker. Woodpecker.
Right
Oh,
on.
This
I
is like
could totally-
family.
I could totally do woodpecker. That's totally a
Back
forest
with that!
creature.
This is
Turn me into a
when
woodpecker.
Trinity changes forms, it's like Family Feud. And
Yeah,
we all
exactly.
like yell out suggestions.
Show me woodpecker.
I rolled a 4 + 2, so that's only
A 6?
yeah, it's only 6. But let's see, that means I only have like one hold.
One
Yeah.
hold. It's
Yeah,
still
so I
fucking
could-
bullshit.
So I could just do it for this one purpose, right? Just pecking the eyes
Sure.
woodpecker.
Yep.
Yeah, I want-
So
I'm
does that count
I
as
gotta-
a fail or a success?
That's
I'm totally.
I don't know.
there's no fail state on my sheet. It's just I
Yeah.
just don't
another,
do good.
Another reason
Druid.
why.
Druids
Actually-
don't fail.
No.
Actually, if there was a fail state, it just says whatever, in addition to whatever the GM says.
Is that what it says at the bottom?
Yeah, for on a 6, hold 1 in addition to whatever the GM
So I do get to
says.
do a move. Okay.
You
cool.
can have a say in whatever.
Yep.
I guess.
So yeah, you turned the woodpecker. So you
I'm
go
gonna-
first, and then
I
I
gotta
will
pick
do
my stats real quick. I gotta bump my dexterity to with a +1 because I'm a little bird now, and I'm gonna have a negative of a 1 charisma because this is not gonna be very
Well,
friendly.
because woodpecker's annoying, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Annoying as hell. Okay, so I'm gonna peck him in the eye. I'm gonna just go up there and peck.
All right,
I
peck,
guess
peck.
it's a hack and slash.
Hack and slash.
I rolled 7 + 2, so that's a 9. And so, what do I do? now?
I guess the people with coins are Trinity and Thunderlips right now. Sorry, I forgot about
Wow.
that.
I'm coinless.
Could have used that coin.
Do here. I'm trying to think. 10. Okay, and then I just roll damage.
Yeah,
after
you
that,
roll
or-
damage, and then I roll damage back to you.
Okay, that's fine.
So you'll roll damage.
I rolled a 3, so you get 3 damage
oh
to
man,
that cross
as you
giant.
poke
To
him.
the eye.
Yes, you poke him in the eye, and he's like, oh, and he takes his big hand, and just wraps around your body and squeezes you.
Oh no!
Roll me a 1d3 or 1d8 and add 3 to it.
1d8 and add 3 to it.
That doesn't sound good at all.
That's a 6 + 3, so that's a 9.
Owie.
Yeah.
All right, and here comes that other move. For your shapeshift, he's like, "Oh, why, bird?" And he, as he says that, a whole bunch of cold mist comes out of his mouth, and everyone roll a d6 as this very very cold ice wind comes into the room. I'm gonna roll damage for Shank Ice Cream.
Do our
Yeah.
lovely winter coats take any of this damage?
No,
I
Is-
rolled a 4.
Does armor come into play for this at
no.
all? Okay.
Your armor
so-
makes it worse.
Yeah, exactly. It
If you're wearing
should.
Steel.
Oh, real quick, did the armor help at all for when I got squeezed?
Yes.
Okay, so that only leaves me 11, and I lose 3, so that's
Oh, guess what? I don't have any hit points written on this character sheet. Interesting.
You're at max if you haven't.
I meant I literally don't have any
Oh.
hit points. Eclipse can never die.
I've already died.
So is that straight hit point damage?
Yeah,
Is
for
that
the
what I-
frost damage, for the frost breath. Someone roll me a d6 for Shank.
Okay. Should be Dave.
Okay.
yeah. Dave, you want the honor to do that?
Yeah, I got it. D12, you said? Okay.
D6.
Just one.
Just one. Sounds about right.
He's
in the
insulated
sack.
by
X.
sack. Yeah.
Exactly.
Where'd you get the fleece line sack, man?
Oh, nice. Who's that for, Rudy? Want pickles? Oh,
What
Dave.
ca-
Dave gets a
what
coin.
what is this pickles thing?
Dave makes
Well, it's 'cause
I've been
Dave
making a lot of
paid
pickles
for
lately.
pickles.
You've been literally real life making pickles?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Wow.
It's the summer of pickles, John. I'm surprised that given
And
your day job,
corn.
you aren't aware of this kind of thing.
No, it was not announced publicly, apparently.
So both
Huh.
Trinity and Thunderlips have 2 coin. Everyone else has 0.
All right.
All right. So yeah, that's where he's like, "Why are you doing this?" And he has the woodpecker in his hand. What do y'all do?
Time to burn.
Yeah, he's apparently trying to hurt that poor woodpecker, right?
Wow,
Mhm.
poor woodpecker. I'm
This
looking
rainbow
for
color
stuff.
woodpecker.
Yeah, it is rainbow color.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. I got it right. I left off a lot of stuff off my character sheet, like my armor. Who wants to go right now? Because my only option I'm thinking is burn.
Yeah, I will do a quick shot and try and shoot him in the forehead.
All right, volley.
Yeah, I would like to go before Eclipse and heal our poor woodpecker druid,
All right.
so that our poor woodpecker druid does not roast in a fireball.
Do you want to heal before I shoot him in the forehead?
You're fine to shoot. I don't.
All right. Go ahead.
But area effect spell maybe.
Hey,
Plus 3 because of my dex. Ooh, that is not good. That is a 6. Plus 3 is a 9.
Oh, okay. What is your price you're going to pay?
Well, I guess I'm putting myself in danger, of course,
Okay.
because he's gigantic and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm leaping down so I get a good shot at his giant face.
Yes. Go ahead
Leaping
and
right into his line of fire.
Give me
Roll some
that.
damage.
damage.
I rolled a solid 8.
Woo! So
Torchy.
much.
Owie.
Wow.
Can I shoot him in the? Can I shoot him in the same eye that the woodpecker pecked?
Absolutely.
He's only got
Yep.
one.
He's the Cyclops, frost giant.
Maybe now he only has one.
Yeah, now he only has one. His eye is obliterated by that arrow, and
Yep.
in response, he throws the woodpecker at you, beak first, and go ahead and roll me a one
like a
d8.
lawn dart.
Yeah, exactly.
A
One
1d8
d8.
what?
1d8 plus 3.
From a woodpecker?
He's strong, boy.
The woodpecker's not.
The frost giant.
Oh, is
That is a
Trinity gonna
mighty
take
2.
damage from this too?
No. 2 plus 3 is 5. Trinity,
plus 3.
I think you just
And I
lose your
take
hold.
my armor off that, right?
I lose my hold. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yes,
imagine
armor.
that's
Yeah.
what's going to happen, anyways.
I have a mighty 1 armor, so 5 minus 1 is 4. Ooh, I'm
Yes.
suddenly looking.
And you
out.
fall onto the ground with Trinity on top of you, going from bird back to halfling. Yes, halfling.
Human.
I'm not a halfling.
Oh,
What?
human.
Human.
Gosh, darn it.
Human, yeah.
Who's next?
Let me do that. Which one of you two's banged up the worst? Can I? Is that an obvious thing that I can
I've
see?
taken 6, so I'm really not banged up at all.
All
but-
right.
You
Well
can-
then,
Everyone can tell him bloodied or not.
yeah.
And bloodied is when you're down to half hit points.
Yeah.
I am not anywhere near bloodied.
Trinity.
I have 8 health. I have 8 points of health.
So
right
bloody.
now.
So I
For
assume
sure.
that is less than half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little less than half. Yep.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Let's sing a song for Trinity, our poor woodpecker friend.
Former woodpecker.
If it ends
Former
woodpecker.
Yeah. I wish I had something prepared for the occasion. I
you
could've-
didn't like write lyrics for the woodpecker healing?
No, I didn't. Or even like a really punny eye song, you know.
I
But,
got my eye on you, girl.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but how about fly like a woodpecker through the air, strike the heart of a ranger. I
Here.
don't without a care.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, there. I mean, there's several, probably more verses after that, but in the interest of moving this along, let's roll some healing on my boy. 2d8. Oh wait, first
to roll
before I do
first.
that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna save that roll. It's not great. It's middle of the road, but first I need to perform the task.
Mhm.
Yeah, a 6. That did not happen.
Wait, you roll a 6 total?
Yeah, 3 and then 3
Oh.
charisma.
Okay, well I can do this one. So yeah, you start performing. You just hear like, and then you see a lot of Shank Ice Cream's like stuff that's been scattered around the room on the bed and everywhere, just kind of fly towards the sack. And he has a rapier, and the rapier goes, "Shunk," and just cuts open the sack,
Oh wow.
and he tumbles out of the sack. And he's just like, now he just has his hands full of all this stuff. He's like, "What the hell's going on? I'm out of here. And he starts looking to jump out of the balcony into the courtyard. Fritter, what do you do?
Well, do we want him alive? Wait, do we want him alive?
Yes, he has to be alive.
Shit. All I know how to do is kill. A little magic missile. I just want to stop him.
Force wall.
I don't have that. I don't want to cause fear because I'll make him run further away.
Cause fear in the courtyard. Make him run back to me.
Oh, can I? I don't know how cause fear works in this game.
Probably doesn't
either.
work that way.
I don't know.
Whatever we want is not how it works unless you're a druid.
I'm looking it up. Choose a target you could see in a nearby object. The target is afraid of the object so long as you maintain the spell. The reaction is up to them. Flee, panic, beg, fight. All the spells ongoing. You take -1 to cast. You cannot target entities with less than animal intelligence. I can make him. Can I cause fear on the balcony?
Yeah.
Okay.
On
yeah,
the balcony
okay.
rail, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I rolled an 8 plus my intelligence, which brings me to a 10. So I cast my spell. God damn it!
Nice. What does this look like to him?
I don't know. What's his worst fear?
Oh,
A bunch of people booing him and being like, "You're a piece of shit," and then it's his dad who's like,
I was thinking his
"You're
dad.
never gonna be amount to anything. Music's for weak people."
boy. Study accounting.
I was literally going to be like, don't say that to me, Dad. And he.
You'll never be a musician. You'll always be terrible. Accounting
No.
is in your blood.
No, equity.
And then it's like his dad also takes like a guitar and snaps it over his knee.
Yeah, and you
And
see.
it's like shaking it at him.
Yeah, he's just like, no, Dad, it's my favorite loot, and you just see him like cowering on the floor now, like kind of begging towards the balcony railing.
All right, he's ready to be sacked again.
I am ready to sack him again.
Yeah, someone grab that rapier.
Resack him.
Anyone's go. You have a cowering Thunderlips on
You
the
know-
floor, and you have this giant that looks really pissed off.
I'm going to make a called shot on Shank, shooting for his legs.
Ooh.
Which would, if I roll a 7 to 9, he's hobbled and slow moving. And if I roll a 10 or plus, he's hobbled, slow moving, and I get to do damage to him.
If you
So,
wish.
well, it's Shank Night Scream. Why would I not?
Yeah.
All right. Plus 3. Nope. That's a 6. That is a fail.
God.
Make sure to be
Dave.
marking your experience.
This is the first time I failed tonight. so,
Dave
yeah.
and John.
I did mark mine, yes.
Alright.
But I believe that deserves.
It
that-
didn't
that
sound bad
When you
enough,
hear the
Dave.
tone, mark an experience because you
You
fucked
got to
up.
make it. You got to make it sound more twangy.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't know what I'm doing with this.
So
No, that was beautiful. That
So-
was nice.
you go to shoot Shank Night Scream.
Yeah, I go to shoot like a bolo.
Yeah.
A rope tied to my arrow,
Mhm.
and I just miss, and it goes right off the.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if it hit anybody on the way down.
Well, that was the thing. Yeah, it actually keeps on going out into the courtyard, and you hear this weird like, almost no, it's like the tinkling of this like, the arrow hits something kind of precious, and it kind of like almost like a crystal sound, right?
Ooh,
But not
that
breaking.
sounded-
It keeps on like ting 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 ting.
That sounded expensive.
Yeah. And anyone by the balcony?
I mean, no.
No.
If anyone had
I
been probably
wasn't-
been like
Wait, did I have to touch that?
Thunderlips.
Would I have gotten
probably.
there by being thrown as a woodpecker?
No, you'd be
and
with
just,
this
like, bounce
Ierto.
around?
I mean, I could probably look in that direction and discern realities.
You don't need to discern reality. So you can at least see it. You see
I
that.
want to fail.
I'll give you.
Bank that XP.
You see the rope is just tied to this arrow as it flies away, and you see it hit the courtyard. And in the courtyard, there's this really nice, like stone sculpture. It's more of like a ambiguous stone, sculpture. It's not made of it. Like, it's not a carving of anyone or a sculpture of anyone. It's just a nice stone piece, right? And it's covered in ice, and you see it animate and start to turn into a very large ice elemental.
Good. Yeah. Well, I guess that takes care of Shank running out there now.
Yeah, really took care of that, just like I meant to.
All right, can I try to heal my druid again?
Yeah, you could try again.
All right. Hey Trinity,
Mm-hmm.
you're as free as a bird now.
Okay.
You must be traveling on now. And this bird you cannot cage. And this bird you cannot cage. You gotta fly, free bird. Here. It's more of a spoken word kind of rendition.
Right.
Yes, thank you. It's a 6 plus 3 is a 9. You are spell still works. I draw unwanted attention, or my magic reverberates.
It's my choice or your
Oh
choice?
wait, is it nighttime?
N-
Is it night? Because
not
that would give
yet.
me the plus. Yes, it's eternal night in the north.
No, it's not. It's not nighttime yet.
All right, well that gets me a 9. Draw unwanted attention, or my magic reverberates. GM's choice. My magic reverberates to other targets.
Yeah, I think so
affecting them
too.
as well.
Go ahead and roll your.
Always do that one.
Go ahead and roll your healing.
That's healing. That's 10 points of healing.
So your music reverberates around, and you just see the arrow, pop right out
Hold
of the.
on, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet with that spell. Because I do get to pick the two
Oh.
things. Yes, next time someone successfully aids Trinity, Trinity will get +2 instead of +1.
All right.
Let's mark that down so someone will. Should we ever make a successful roll, that would be great.
Yeah, I successfully sacked him. I'd just like to point out.
That's right.
I was a masterful sack.
So you see the arrow pop out of the frost giant's eye, and it heals back up, and he kind of blinks, and he looks fresh as a daisy. Oh,
I did that.
why are you fighting?
Why do you exist?
Look, man, it was just like a heightened state we were all in, right? Like it was adrenaline, like it was fight or flight, and like you're a big guy, man, and like, you know, she's just like anxious, like she has like, you know, it's a thing she deals with, and like in these situations, like she's just snaps, and I'm really sorry, sir. Like, you know. Trinity's normally cool, but again, it's just heightened adrenaline, man. You know druids.
They're annoying.
Yeah, well, right. Oh, tell me about it.
Side eye from Trinity. Like, okay.
Right.
What is going on here with Shank? Why is he cowering like a little boy? And you see him like take his big hand and try to like console Shank.
Okay.
He's having
I'll
a bad
answer your
trip.
questions in reverse, sir. Number one, to answer why is he cowering, have you ever met Shank? He does this a lot. He's not a brave person. He's afraid of a lot of things. His own music, for example, he's terrified of. It's terrible. It's awful. Everyone should be afraid of it. His own failure, his own like expansive, never-ending failure is terrifying to Shank. So there's lots of reasons to explain this. But to answer your first question, what's going on here? Shank is a criminal. He's wanted. He's wanted in the Southlands of Mox Ferry. You know, we're bounty hunters. We're here to take him back to answer for what he's done.
That's not true. None of that's true. You know that, Carl.
Carl, how many criminals have you known in your life?
Oh, we don't follow your men laws up here.
Yeah. Okay. So how many criminals have you ever met that have said, "Oh yeah, that's me. I did all the terrible stuff they said"? I bet it's 0, isn't it? They all are like, "Oh, that's not me. I didn't do that." Right? That is exactly what a guilty man says.
Uh-huh. I don't care what you gotta say about this stuff, but let him put on his clothes.
That's more than he normally wears. What if
So-
I take off clothes to match him? Would that be okay?
No.
So Shank, is he standing near that balcony?
He is standing near that balcony, put on his clothes now.
Is the rope line still dangling off the balcony?
It is.
I'm going to tackle him and take him and me off the top of the balcony.
Oh boy.
It sounds like
I feel like I it's like
Uh huh.
it's like I frost this cake and like I get the icing just right. And then John's like,
Yep.
shit, I gotta start over.
Yeah.
sounds like
yeah.
defy danger, dexterity, or strength.
I just got Carl to be like, I don't care what happens, take him.
Which is what I'm doing. I'm just not going to let him take his rapier and whatever gadgets he has in his clothes with him. So yeah, I'm just taking him. We're just taking a direct route to the front door.
Well, this courtyard is in the middle of the whole lodge.
Right,
Oops.
that is what a courtyard is.
That would almost seem like I'm how would I phrase this? Leap into danger without a plan.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Leaping into danger without a plan.
Defy danger, dex, or strength.
Gotta be Dex. That is an 8 + 3 and 11.
Woo! So yeah, what does this look like?
Yeah, so he's there. I'm just gonna put my clothes on now, and his rapier is doing whatever it does, floating there. And as he's putting on his coat jacket, struggling it on, I just make a run, trailing the cord in my hand. And then I just tackle him off the top of the balcony. The cord, because it already shot off the balcony, there's a railing.
Mm-hmm.
So I grab a hold of the other end. So I loop it over the balcony as we fall, him in my arms, me holding onto the two cords, and hopefully jerking to a stop right before we splatter onto the icy pavement below.
You do that, absolutely.
That is my plan. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a D8.
This
Is not for you. This is for Shank.
Oh, poor Shank. A 6. Is a 6.
Poor Shank.
Those are some rope burns.
Yeah. I will use him as my brake.
Sup, Shank?
Like wrap it around his leg and then.
Yes, and you see him just like land on his back, and you just hear like a crack. He's like, oh, that's one way to get a chiropractic practice going around here.
I am
And
happy to help.
He kind of rubs the back of his head, and you kind of, when he picks up his head, you see that there's some blood in the ice ground.
Oh, that's too bad.
And you
You
also
know what's too bad about that? My sack is going to get all bloody.
Well, your original sack is ruined.
Oh, I'm going to produce a new sack when I get another action.
But you also see that that giant ice elemental has taken notice to what's going on.
Yep. Of course it does.
All right, who's next? Or what? What's that? Yeah, what's anyone do?
What the hell was that?
I guess I'm going to poof into a new animal form. I'm going to turn into a big old grizzly bear.
Okay.
Or I could turn into a bull and charge the no, I'm going to turn into a big old grizzly bear.
You can turn into an albino grizzly bear.
I rolled a 8 + 2, so I rolled a 10.
Okay.
For transforming, so
Yep.
I get the poof and I get 3 hold, and I'm going to boost my strength for this. So now it's a +3 for my strength, and I'm going to turn down my intelligence, which is a -1 now. I am going to. I'm going to take out this giant. I know we've been talking him down and all this. But Trinity wants to get out of the cold.
You guys are like some crackerjack terrorist negotiators here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a big old swipe at this guy, just as a bear, and just tack.
He got healed as well.
I know he got healed, but I can bring him back down.
Okay. Hack and slash.
Hack and slash. I rolled 4 + 3, so that's a 7.
All right.
That's at least a success.
It is.
So,
Go ahead and roll it.
So I'm going to deal damage, and then they get an attack on me.
Yep. Just give me your damage.
I rolled a 3, so 3 damage.
Now go ahead and roll a 1d8 + 3 for you.
1d8 + 3 for me.
Do you add your strength to that damage?
No.
No.
Unless the item or whatever says, which is very, very rare.
Right. That's a 1 + 3, so that's only a 4. That's not too bad.
And you can use your armor.
and my armor, so that's only a 3.
All right. Yeah. So you see this big old grizzly bear get up and.
I like to imagine he's in the middle of talking of with Thunderlips, and all of a sudden this bear attacks. He's like, "What the heck?" And he takes a swing at the bear, and
Yeah.
that's basically an exchange so fast and just the most annoying day this Giants ever had, I think.
Carl, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, you're justified whatever happens here. Just know that I'm cool, okay? Like, I healed your wounds. We had a nice conversation here. I'm looking forward to some sauna time at some point. Man, I'm out. If you could let me out, that would be great.
Go ahead and roll Defy Danger Charisma, and you can roll it twice.
Okay.
Or no, just roll 3d6 and take the 2 highest. There we go.
Okay. That's a 5, a 3, and a 4. So that's I take the 5 and a 4. That's a 9 plus 3
12.
is 12.
Yep. He's like, all right, well, I guess once I'm done with this, and this big old bear, like, they're kind of wrestling right now. He's like, once I'm done with this, we'll head to the sauna.
All right, cool, man. You're a square dude, Carl.
Carl feels like he has this on lockdown. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say he's pretty confident.
Yeah.
About making it back to that sauna.
Who's Eclipse? You haven't done this stuff for a while. What are you doing?
I don't know what to do. This is I can't burn. I look to Thunderlips. What am I supposed to do right now?
Man, like, I don't even fucking know. Like this is crazy town right now. I'm just peacing out. Like, you can come with if you want.
Let's go to the sauna.
I'm sure there's a buffet down here.
Oh my god.
He did
What is
mention
that
a buffet.
supposed to be? I'm not hungry.
Well, like,
Let's go
I don't
to
know,
the
man. I've been
sauna.
eating rations and like worm meat for like 4 days. Like,
What's
man, I could
wrong
go
with
for some
rations and
salmon.
worm meat?
I bet they have some sweet ass salmon down here. Come on.
All right, let's go. I like to imagine we just link arms. No, wait, that's too
Yeah.
different. That's too no.
Yeah,
I
no,
walk.
like,
I walk
like-
like this with my arms crossed in
Yeah.
front of me. Let's
yeah, your
go.
head down more.
So you just walk past Carl and Trinity wrestling.
Trinity, stop it.
Also, there's Shanked Ice Cream and Desierto over the railing.
I
I'm
they're
like-
on the ground.
Right. On the ice, fighting a giant ice elemental.
I thought
I'm
they're
just
on
like,
the
"Ah!"
ground.
The level
Off-
of urgency from Thunderlips and Eclipse is baffling. Like,
What?
you
I
gotta
don't know
get
what
this
I'm
guy
supposed to
back.
I mean,
Ew.
I would also say that the level of urgency from Trinity is baffling.
We're trying to get Shake Night Scream. You guys are trying to go to the sun. The only one trying to do your quest right now, Thunderlips, is Desierto.
We don't understand any of this. We just hear a bear growl.
It's like it's like Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I may not have many skill sets for Desierto, but Hunter is one.
Okay, look. I think Trinity's trying to tell us something. Obviously not happy. I'm gonna go look at what the heck.
Yeah, I mean, Trinity's trying to say I'm gonna get fucked up by a frost giant. I regret some choices
That's
right now.
your prerogative. I'm gonna go look over the balcony.
All right.
I'm looking over the balcony.
All right. Would you like to do a Discern Realities?
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Let's do that.
I can't discern shit. No. Discern realities is a what? Plus wisdom?
Wisdom, unless you have the roll it allows you to do.
8.
8, so you can
I
ask
get
one
one
question.
What here is useful or valuable to me? Useful in the sense of how do I help my friends?
Ah, okay. So there's this ice
mind this right now.
yeah, there's this ice elemental going on, right? And it's like, you could probably ignore that if everyone gets the hell out of the courtyard. And the two ways that you could figure out getting out of the courtyard really quickly is to go back up the rope, or go swim into the sauna. Because the sauna kind of peaks.
Fireball
peaks
the elemental it is.
God.
Get to the sauna, and then I'm gonna cast fireball
Oh my god.
on the ice elemental.
All right.
I rolled a 9, 10, 9 plus 3 is 12
Okay.
to cast this spell. And
Yep.
I have empowered magic. Also, by the way, I took away the Cossphere on the balcony
Yeah.
since you guys pushed right through it. Empowered magic means that if I do a 10 plus, I can take from the 7 to 9 list, and then I can spells effects are maximized. That's what I want to do. So from the 7 to 9 list, I'm going to draw unwelcome
Of course.
attention.
You got some
And
stuff
I'm going to
on.
roll 2d6 for damage. For
No, you
this.
just max it, right?
Why?
From powered magic, right? It's max damage.
Yeah, it's maximized. It
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean I take max damage.
No, but you roll
No,
2d6.
you give max damage.
Yeah, so you did 12.
Yeah.
You don't even have to roll a 2d6.
Okay, but I thought it would be like. Okay, whatever.
What?
It's fine.
What? Is it?
No.
Is it different from another game?
That's
Yeah,
what I thought
probably.
maximized meant.
So,
double the make it.
so
I
it'll be,
mean,
it'll be 12 and
because
then.
like, what would you do if you did cause fear? How would you maximize cause fear? How would you maximize?
I don't know. It depends on the
It would
situation.
be-
Invisibility.
I would
or
say
how
it'd be
would
the
you-
worst effect of whatever the possible effects were.
Yeah.
They just stand there is what cause fear does. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So I think you just do max damage. So that's 12, right?
Yeah.
So 12 plus times 2 is 24. So that elemental melts away. What is this gigantic fireball? Like, this is the most powerful fire. This is maximum
It
carnage.
Forms. It first you see a black. First you see the fire. I'm trying to make it look like an eclipse. So it's like a black ball forms, and then I go whoosh, and then a giant sun comes down on top of this elemental.
And just
I put it in my hands.
feel the darkness of the eclipse.
Feel my pain.
There.
Throw it down upon the ice elemental.
And yeah, it's just completely gone. There's this like slush at where it was, and the 7 to 9 is yet again that gigantic wind whips through the whole lodge, and everyone. I guess I don't remember what I did last time. Did I do Defy Danger or did I just do damage to y'all?
I don't remember.
I don't think you did.
You want to be
I
courteous
think you
enough
said
to
it was cool.
let us defy danger?
Yeah.
That's what a good GM
Yes.
would do.
Go ahead and do Defy Danger Constitution then. As this giant gust of this bitter cold ice wind runs through the whole lodge.
That is an
Oh,
8.
hot! Damn, that's a 13 for your bard.
7
You're
plus 1
down.
is an
You're
8.
down there.
Everyone throughout the whole lodge.
I got an 8 on that, so
Fritter.
What I need to do?
Yep. Defy Danger Constitution.
Oh well, I did 2 6s, so I think I'm okay.
Wow.
So if you pass, if you 10 plus, you take no damage. If you got partial, just roll a 1d6 and take the damage. It ignores armor.
that is a 1.
3. And so this.
Wait.
Yes.
What about Shank?
You rolled high enough that he doesn't have to worry.
Wait. I rolled high enough for me
Yeah.
that he doesn't take damage.
No, because you don't want him to die, and you rolled high enough, so he is fine.
Like I'm nowhere near him.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Okay.
Um,
Yes, it makes sense.
Head
This
wound,
is a
keep you
cold
warm.
wind that blows through. Is that
Yes.
what we?
Holy crap!
Holy crap!
Everyone gets 5 coin, thanks
All
to
5 coin.
Green Strider. So I guess start using that coin. Yeah, you probably should. I've been kind of hard.
Wow.
Ow.
Thank you.
All right, it's coin time, everybody.
Big money, big
What's
money.
this game?
Break it wide open.
All right, I gotta use my coins.
so that's 7 coin I have.
Yeah.
Let's start doing dumb shit.
let's go wild.
I just realized
wait,
when
we
I
are-
checked
we've
in on
been
the
doing that.
when I checked in on the video feed, I just realized all these dog shenanigans behind me. are coming in and out of the
A little
camera.
bit. No, it's great.
Oh,
it's
it's,
no
it's
big-
great.
it's no big
Everybody
deal.
loves dog cam.
People love dogs.
Oh,
Unless
sorry.
they
No,
don't,
everyone
they love-
has 5 total. Sorry. So you only have 5
All right.
How
Thunder
come?
Lips.
We are still extremely grateful. For
Yes.
these.
Here are cookies
Yes.
in my
Thank you.
kitchen.
I
I'll
will
be right
soon
back.
need it.
Where's Amber going? The
To
dog
the
in the
little
kitchen.
wizard's
Question.
room.
So for everyone else, so when dissipates, everything was covered in ice, right? It pretty much you had already seen prior to this that pretty much you could almost assume all the objects were ice because of how covered they were in ice. Now it's just like a foot thick, and regular openings and objects are really big now. They're just bigger than they're weird shapes because of how much ice is now coated this lodge, and so it may be hard to get through certain places or just get around things because they're just these big chunks of ice on everything now.
Amber Louise, is that a big ass cookie?
What? I
I
want
hope you rot in
cookie.
hell.
Wow.
Everyone just gets quiet for the big cookie.
Yeah, I'm sort of
Yeah.
amazed by the bigness of the cookie.
Now I gotta make cookies.
Well, how does that help me?
So the only things that
So-
still yeah, go ahead. You go ahead, Desierto.
I'm gonna sack Shank again. Oh, that's a cold breeze.
Yeah.
Here, let me keep you warm.
The sack strikes back.
Go ahead and defy danger Dex then, and use another load or another charge on your adventuring kit.
Yeah, I'm down to 6 adventuring gear now. I started with 8. All right, come on. Oh, that's a beautiful. That is an 8. Well, by the camera. Plus 3 is an 11. So
That will
ooh,
sack
that,
him.
that cold breeze comes through, and I just hold it up and catch the breeze in it,
Yep.
and slam it down over his head again.
Whew. And he's like, "God damn it!" As the sack goes over his head. Trinity, the frost giant looks unfazed by this ice cold wind that came through. You two are kind of locked together out in like a sheet of ice, wrestling. What do you do?
I call upon the spirits of fire to melt some of the stuff down.
Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure there's like embers left from that great sun.
Oh,
Yeah.
What happened.
Elemental mastery,
Oh,
baby.
God.
Elemental bear here, just like and then fire stuff happens. So what I'm aiming to do
Mm-hmm.
is I'm cranking up the thermostat. I'm cranking up the thermostat to try to melt the ice that's kind of building up as we continue on around
Okay.
this area. So that's what do I roll? It's plus wisdom. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to use a coin?
I'll go ahead and use a coin. So that's a plus. to
Yeah, because
that.
usually elemental mastery, +1 is really bad when you f it up.
I'm hoping to mess it up.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to it. I really want things to get like the entire place is now a sauna. It's just like, oh, oof. I'm going to roll my other die that aren't so bad, which is my Geekspective dice. Let's see. I'm stalling because I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, yeah. I rolled a 10 plus 3, so that's a 13.
all right.
So on a plus 10, I choose 2 of I choose 2 between the effect you desire comes to pass,
Mhm.
you are unharmed, or you retain control. I want to be unharmed, and I want the effect to come to pass, and I don't care about retaining control. on
All right.
this.
Yeah, tell me what this looks like as you kind of more nurture this embers into a fire again.
So like I make a weirdly, I don't know if bears have the equivalent of a howl, but they make a kind of a big roar, and as like the roar echoes and somehow passes through this sheet of ice that me and the giant are in, it kind of like the embers that were left behind by the magic kind of seem to like, as they're dissipating, it's almost like they reverberate to the call, and they kind of like do a little bounce, and then next thing you know, you see like the embers swirl and head towards my area and just like start making like this giant flame circle, increasing the heat in the area. And it just kind of like That's all it really does. Is it just makes the place like heat up like an oven, and it's
Nice.
just like somehow the fires just keep going and going until they do what they're.
Yes, so I'm
They
kind
do
of
what they're
viewing it
supposed
as
to
my
do.
house, in my head now. It's like they're swirling, swirling, and become like a swirling fire
Yeah.
vortex.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I don't. You want me to roll
Yeah,
like my regular?
Yep, because you're
damage?
using fire on a frost giant.
Okay. That's a 5
5
of damage on
Alright.
Frost Giant, I guess.
So yeah, all of a sudden it just gets real hot
He's-
around you and steamy. He's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, what is this?" And he kind of tries to chuck you aside, but doesn't get. Is not able. And this fire vortex now starts to spin around in the lobby, and get very hot and start to catch some things on fire.
Right. And does this melt all the ice like I wanted it to?
Yes,
kind
it
of?
melts all the ice in the lobby. It
Okay.
starts melting all the ice, but also starts to catch part of the building on fire.
Sick. Yes.
And we'll get there. That'll be something to pull on probably very soon. Who does what? I haven't heard anything from Thunderlips. Or, yeah, this is Thunderlips and then Desierto.
So we cut to Thunderlips at the buffet, and I'm thinking about like a Harry Potter Great Hall kind of a deal.
Yes, it was. But it's all covered in ice
And-
now.
Yeah. And Thunderlips has like a tankard of mead, and surrounded by people that he didn't know 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, there are people, yep.
And he says, "Well, like the sewer frogs can't come get me here because it's cold. They're amphibians. I'm perfectly safe, and this lodge has stood here for millennia. It'll never fall. This is the perfect escape. I don't give a shit about Shank Night's Cream. I'm happy here. I've got mead. I've got salmon. I've got a sauna. I've got everything I need."
That's all mostly true, except for all the food's frozen over. And you see a fire vortex go
Whatever,
by the entrance of the
Chicky Nuggies.
Chicky Nuggets. You see a fire vortex catch the door of the banquet hall on fire.
Right. And his face like instantly falls. He's like, shit.
And you're correct though. In the banquet hall where all the food is, there were actually people in there of different walks of life. And you didn't really get to know them very much, but you're talking them up more. You're talking more than they are.
Right.
And now there is all of them are kind of like they're all kind of murmuring about the ice. You didn't quite get to figure out what that was. And now people are freaking about the fire that has entered the banquet hall.
Right. I ain't no fireman. I'm sure someone in here has some kind of cold, ice, wind, water power. I don't know.
Well, they are
We
from
got
all
this.
walks of life.
Right.
They are.
Sure, there's some kind of like fireman's convention in town right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, dragging Shank in his sack.
Yeah. Yes, you're dragging shaking and you just hear and you hear like clattering up in the where you were from in the balcony. There's a clattering and you know that's the sword, but his voice is not projecting enough for the sword to get
That's too
an
bad.
instruction to what to do. But
That's-
you hear like a clatter, 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 clatter as you're dragging him to.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm going to try and find an exit.
So there are some double doors, but they are covered in ice. But there is the pool of the part of the sauna peeking out that's still slightly warm.
So we can go for a swim.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
I bet he swims really well in that sack.
So you drag him right through the sauna.
Yeah, I'm just going to jump right in. I'm wearing light elven gear. I'm sure it's I don't have to worry about drowning. I've had thousands of years to perfect swimming, and I'm just going to jump right in and pull him over into the water,
Yep.
muffling his voice, I assume.
Yes.
and then I will just make sure that he doesn't drown. Like if he stops struggling, I'll lift the sack up and you know
Yeah.
Give him a
if,
breath.
if his struggling grows weak, I will pull him up above the water.
Hmm.
Okay, and then so we go into the sauna.
Yes.
Is there a way out of the sauna once we
Absolutely.
get in there?
Absolutely. But as you go in the sauna, there's a lot of naked people. And there's like, what? They're all making a ruckus as you're pulling the sack that mumbling is coming from. But you're able to go through a very nice sauna, with hot rock
Yeah,
and all
it's
that
nice.
kind of
Ooh,
stuff.
it's warm in here.
It
Wow.
is.
Yeah, how's it hanging? Huh? How you doing? Huh? Yep.
You could definitely.
Nothing to see here. This is just a
It's,
normal visit.
Shank is gonna be so grateful. Shank is gonna be so grateful to be a frog in about a week.
Mm-hmm.
This drowning
Yep.
thing will be past him.
Yep.
And yeah, the weird thing about the sauna though is it's super wet in there right now. Clearly, all the ice that was going to be packed onto the walls has melted, so it's like the sauna's almost flooded. But people are kind of getting by. They're still trying to relax. There's definitely muttering about something that you didn't quite hear because you're trying to babysit Shank.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you do find an entrance that goes into the lobby, and as you enter in the lobby, you see a giant fire vortex going around, and you have to dodge out of the way from time to time now to not catch on fire.
I don't want to catch on fire. I don't even want Shank to catch on fire.
All right.
But he might be cold.
He might be cold.
So I will make sure that he is between me and the fire.
Eclipse, what are you doing?
Your version of babysitting, Desierto, has a lot to be desired, considering you've had 1,000 years to perfect it.
I'm not usually used to the dead or alive portion of the ranging.
Oh, is that dogs? Is that
Dogs.
Trinity still as a
Yeah.
bear?
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's some serious romping going on back here. Yeah, much playing going on behind me.
Last I was aware, I was standing where the balcony was.
Yep.
I'm still there.
Yes, you're still there.
So I look behind me. Is there a bear still wrestling a frost giant?
Yes.
That basically I feel heat from behind me. I turn around and there's an inferno
Swirling around the bear and the frost giant, and you see almost like another inferno. You can see off in the lobby, kind of just moving around erratically.
Well, I can't do
And
anything
Eclipse
about
would also
this.
see the sword rattling, right?
Yes,
The
you
rapier.
actually do notice that there's a rapier rattling on the balcony.
like unnaturally.
Unnaturally, yeah.
I grab it instantly without thought.
Nice.
Does it burn me?
No,
Does it do anything?
no.
Is it still shaking?
Give
As I
me
pick it up?
Defy Danger Charisma. You could use a coin.
Oh no, I should have. Well, I didn't need to. 11 minus 1, so
Nice.
I got a 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
You heard a voice in your head for a second, but you just shake it off.
Eclipse is
Be
much more
quiet,
charisma
Fritter.
than Fritter. Yeah.
Mhm.
Be quiet, Fritter. That's the most I think it's in my head. Try to be. Oh no. Okay, sweet. I've never used a rapier before. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna hold it like this. I'm holding it like this.
Nice.
It is the most emo melee weapon.
Yeah, it actually kind of is. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in my backpack. I'm just gonna shank it through. Is it in its sheath or is it just unsheathed?
It was unsheathed.
This is dangerous. So as this inferno is happening, I'm wrapping up whatever is in my backpack
Mhm.
and then putting it into my bag, and I put it back on, and I'm like, right, I guess it's sauna time. I don't know what to do with this on fire. Trinity, what do you want me to do? Trinity, give me a sign. Flashback to when we made it an elaborate.
Maybe,
Exactly.
maybe help
system.
Desierto a little bit if he needs it.
What?
Maybe help Desierto if he needs it.
So
Bear
like
shrug.
you see a bear shrug, this bow symbol, and then like whatever, because we've in the past.
Listen. Okay, I can talk to animals. doesn't mean when I turn to animals, I can't talk to humans anymore.
You
Like,
still have. Wait. Josh,
yes, like as soon as I turn into a bear, I don't lose my ability to talk to other living creatures, including ones that actually have languages.
I can talk to animals, but I'm not there. So I'm the
Right.
only one who could actually understand you to say, "Come and help me."
Wait.
You know,
are you,
if you're shouting and I'm probably downstairs going, "Yeah, you tell them, yeah."
no, I'm saying like, can you still speak common?
I'm pretty certain I can still speak common
Yeah,
as a
you're
bear.
pretty sure.
Oh, okay. So I'm
I
like,
mean, it's funny as a joke that she's and that's like,
Yeah.
but no, you could totally
okay.
understand her.
I no, I just I know. No, you and I have on our travels together. I have made it so I'm like, when you're in your animal form, you have to do this elaborate sign language with me because this is way fun, way cooler.
Okay.
So yes,
It's
fair
You want
especially
me to, you want me
entertaining
to
when you're a snake.
pantomime? Is that what you're saying? You
whatever.
want me to-
Yeah, in my head, that's what you do for me.
Okay,
But
fair
Even
enough.
if you don't do it or not, it doesn't matter because in my head, you said in common anyway. Help Desierto.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I try to go find Desierto.
Which way do you go?
How do I get out of here?
You can go off the balcony because there's a rope, or you can just go walk past the bear wrestling the frost giant in the.
I walk past the bear wrestling the front. Just keep him off of me.
So you walk by, and you go into the grand lobby. It's covered, more like it's just a whole bunch of melting ice now. And there's another fire vortex is going around, and you can see
All right.
one side of the grand lobby. It's just on fire, i.e., where Thunderlips is. And then you look
Yeah.
down, and you can see dripping wet Desierto in a bag. That's
Wait.
kind of squirming.
Oh,
With a bag.
with
with a bag,
Not
yeah.
in a bag.
Not in a bag,
Okay.
yeah, with the bag.
All right. I'm gonna start going through this inferno.
You don't need to do anything so far. Also, Rudy goes a coin for amber for orange team or orange amber.
Okay, thanks.
Um,
Yes, because my hair looks very orange.
yes,
right
you
now.
just see that stuff's catching on fire, and it's not a great time.
I have my cloak and I'm like whipping around through the hallways. It's like I think I'm like elaborately dodging.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like flames are actually like 10 feet away from me, but I'm like, whoa, 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 almost got me. Dun-dun-dun. He starts playing his own theme music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dodge rolling when there's nothing really within danger. at the
Yeah.
moment.
And just like,
Yeah.
oh, ah, whoa. All right, that's what I'm doing, Josh.
All right.
Do I make my way to dinner?
Yeah, you may just make your way, no problem. You make the you got a
Nice.
wet wet Desierto and a wet bag that's squirming around.
So I'm still wet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Soaking wet,
Mhm.
as is my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Heading for the front door,
Okay.
trying to take the wetness with me right out the front door.
All right. You get to the front door and it does not open.
What?
I open it. Fireball.
No, it's pull, not push.
I go to try to open it.
It does not open.
I fire. What's it made of?
Heavy wood.
I fire. Stand back, Desierto. Stand back.
Yep. This person who is in no way
I'm gonna
fritter.
spin a coin,
Okay.
so I get a +1 to this
Yep.
roll.
Yep, way back.
That is usually the solution to the room that's on fire.
Just get
4,
more fire.
6, 7, 10 total to cast a spell.
That coin helped.
That coin had helped. All right, 2d6.
2d6.
3 damage.
Ugh.
I mean, if you want me to do the 10 plus thing, I could do empowered, but I'm not going to. 'cause
Okay. Since you're not going to, I can at least show you this then. You do it. The wood burns away, but there's a super thick wall of ice behind the door.
All right, stand back, Desierto. I'm gonna do it again.
You're
I'm
gonna use
spin
another
coin.
All right.
We're getting the F out of here. Oh my god, I rolled 2 5s. So 10, 11 plus my 2
14.
int or 14. Shit. I've been doing math wrong this entire time. Anyway, so 10, 11, 13.
Oh, 13. Sorry.
And
Yeah.
wait, am I
Do you have a plus
Why
2 or plus
care-
3?
That's what I want to know.
Are you
I'm
looking at
so
your
wrong.
other Dungeon World character?
No, I still have plus 2. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I've been rolling bad. Plus 2, so I got
13.
13
Yep.
total. So I'm gonna take the empowered, and I'll do draw 1 to attention.
All right, so you burst through this ice, and yeah, just you obliterate it. And as you do, on the other side, the other wall, major wall that is not on fire, it bursts open, and all these people that just look like they were just made of ice, but you can tell underneath them is like skeletons and zombies and whatever. They start shambling into the room and throwing themselves on everything that is on fire. And so thus they come towards you as well.
I'm not on fire.
You produce the fire, and they go to all the sources of fire, which would be you. So you see some of them start shambling towards you. Thunderlips.
And off in the
Or no.
distance, you see the leader with blue eyes raise his hand.
Yeah.
An army of the
Right.
undead.
Ow.
When I did this earlier, I was like, "Fuck, this is kind of like that." So no, it's not like that though. Let's go to Trinity. Trinity, what are you doing?
I think would you say that noise, whatever noise that was produced from the door burning down and then this ice being shattered, would be enough noise for me to hear that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I kind of take that as my cue to leave. I've distracted the giant long enough, so I'm going to try to bail from this fight, and in an attempt to diffuse the situation or kind of give the giant a second thing to think about or
Mhm.
whatever, or like something to process to kind of stall them narratively. I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm a bear, I'm like trying to do deep voice, but whatever. No, it's Trinity like looks at the giant and is like, oh, by the way, we wanted to catch Shank, because if we don't, then the other guy you've been talking to will turn into a frog. And then she like poofs it to an animal, and like I want to poof it to something small that can get away,
Okay.
and then like try to bail.
All right.
Because
Like a
this
frog.
whole fight wasn't me to try to kill the giant, is to
Hmm.
distract them, because they kept interfering with us trying to get Shank, and it's getting annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to poof. I'm going to transform into something that can fly, I guess. It's small. A hummingbird.
Okay.
Heck yeah. I'm going to turn into a hummingbird, and I'm going to try to fly away, but I got to roll first for this. I roll 6 plus 2, so that's an 8. So I
2
get
hold.
to transform, but I only have 2 hold.
Okay.
I'm going to increase my dexterity for this, and so that's a light, please. It's a plus 2 to my dex right now, and I'm going to lower my constitution because I'm small and frail now. Makes sense to me. Probably a bad idea, but hey, whatever. I try to play it the best I can to what I transform into, and I guess I'm going to try to bail. Do you want me to roll defy dex?
Yeah, define danger dex.
Defy dex, yeah. Oh, I'm going to use a coin for this too.
Okay.
May as well. I got
Yeah.
the coin. So it's a plus. So right now I got plus 3 to this roll. That's a 6 plus. What is this? 6 plus a 4
10.
and a 3. That's a
13.
13. So
Nice.
I just poof and I bail. I told Carl what was going on, basically, despite all Thunderless's attempts to just be like, oh yeah, he's a criminal, blah blah blah.
And he's just like, God damn it.
He is
He's
a
probably
criminal.
it's probably like, this day is so weird.
Yeah.
Like, even for me, an ice giant, this has been a weird day.
He is a criminal. He killed Ferglerger or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He is wanted for killing Ferglerger.
He's wanted. There we go. All right. Who hasn't win? Yeah, Thunderlips. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, is my lunchroom still on fire?
Yes, your lunch room. Well, I guess now you see a shambling body start throwing themselves at the fire, and it's starting to be put out. But everyone's kind of freaking the fuck out seeing this as
Yeah.
well.
I mean, what happens when these shambling bodies throw themselves on the fire?
Uh,
Do they get burned? Does their ice melt off on
Yeah,
their
they're-
skeletons?
Yeah, they just,
I need to know that.
yes, the ice melts off, and they are, as they hit them, the ice melts off, and they just kind of go limp.
Okay.
They-
And then they're just like piles of bones or whatever.
Piles of bones or rotting flesh or what have you. There is no
Yeah.
movement after the ice melts
Well,
off of
that's
them.
gross. Like I'm trying to eat here.
Yeah, people are freaking out.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm trying to have a nice meal, and there's piles of rotting flesh. It's nasty. I guess it's sauna time.
As you walk out towards the sauna, you see Desierto and Eclipse with a bag where the main entrance would be,
Oh, hey guys.
and a hummingbird,
What's
a
going
rainbow
on?
hummingbird.
We gotta go. We got
Well-
Shank.
Yeah, but like, I mean, Carl in the sauna.
Fuck Carl.
Like, guys, have you thought about just living here now?
No.
This is sweet.
We have the person that we're supposed to get. You'll be okay. I don't know why you're so persistent on staying here.
I wanna
Thunderlight.
go
Because
home
it's
to my
nice
family.
here.
My family's waiting for me.
You have a family?
Yes.
How could someone with such a dark soul have a family?
It's a dark family.
Like they brood a lot.
Several moody children, and
Mhm.
I have to admit, I'm a little concerned about heading back off into the into the wilderness where the angry ghost lady is going to try and take me over for not getting them. But
Yeah,
the
she's
front
gonna-
door
yeah.
is open.
Also, we're soaking wet and going into the cold wilderness.
Yeah, well, but the front door is open, so we can honestly tell her that the door is not locked anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There is no door.
And the old man said to come on in.
So if she hurries, she can get there.
Hmm.
That's the plan, right?
Oh,
All
well,
right.
fair
Oh,
enough.
so it
Yeah.
goes.
I
Doors
guess.
open.
I
You're like, doors open,
I'm gonna
go
miss
for
this. I'm coming back for this sauna if I live through this. Even if I'm a frog, I might come back for the sauna.
So we're the only ones, Shank and I, that are actually soaking wet, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
So can we warm up a little bit before we head out into the?
I don't think
no?
so.
No,
There's
let's
a
do
fire
it.
vortex going on.
Can you bring
Tell
it
me you
with?
Can't dry off with it.
It's like one of those like extreme air dryers.
Yeah, you just stand right next to. You just stand a safe distance away from it, and hopefully the hot air blows on you and just dries you off. But
I can warm you up.
I'm fairly certain that Eclipse is going to burn something else down soon, and so I feel comfortable that I'll be able to dry off.
All right. Well, okay. I'll find someone who looks like they belong here, right? Like some like
So you're going back to the
Like-
buffet area.
well, like I mean, like the lunchroom was the fire was put out. It was all gross.
Yeah.
We left. Like I assume there was like a lot of people were filing out because people were freaking out.
Yes.
Like someone there has to look like Nordic and
Like
like
a steward
like
or
like the Viking helmet with the blonde braids or like I don't know something.
Sure. Why didn't you give me a discern realities?
All right.
Also, while he's rolling
what is
that
wisdom.
wisdom, Don't Split the Podcast gave a coin to Orange John, Team Orange,
Orange
Oh.
John.
or Orange Crew.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Because we're looking orange.
Yeah, in fact, I will actually use a coin on this.
All right.
Oh, and that's a 5 plus 2 wisdom gets me to 7, and a coin gets me to 8.
All right. You can ask one question.
All right. Let's see. Oh gosh. Hold on. I've buried my my discern realities here.
orange
Let's
glasses.
see.
Just like to point out
Oh.
while we're giving away orange coins.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I wore orange for 4 years because of my high school.
My high school colors were ugly. Maroon and gold.
Mine was orange, brown, and white.
Yes, you were. Oh yeah. Who should I be on the lookout for?
Hmm. And with your intent was like someone in charge.
Not necessarily in charge, but someone who belongs here. I basically just want to relay a message to Carl that I'm super sorry I couldn't keep our sauna date, but I'm coming back someday.
Okay. Let's see.
So yeah, someone who works here, a steward or whatever, or just someone who like looks like they belong here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just the first thing I look at my my notes. You see there was a trio of very large penguins that seem to be servicing people.
Wait a minute. When you say servicing people, what do you mean
damn it.
exactly?
Like they were waiting on people, serving.
people.
Yes.
Oh,
Either way, I
see.
approach them.
Yes.
Not like wah, 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 serving people.
Maybe. Yes, they look like they were helping people, and you go up to one of them.
Yeah. I'll say, hey, look, I need you to give a message to my friend Carl, the Frost Giant.
Of course. What is it?
We were going to meet at the sauna later, and unfortunately I've been called away on business. I feel really bad about that. Please give him my deepest condolences, and that I will be back someday, and we will revisit that sauna time.
And who is this from?
Look at me. Can you take a good look? Can you take this all in? Because he never got my name. But like this description is a pretty good one.
I see. Yes, the rocker bard, I would say.
Stunningly attractive rocker. Bard.
And you see him get a little pamphlet out. And he's like, stunningly. Okay.
Thank you.
Have fun.
You too. Okay, let's go.
All right. You all exit out through the.
Grab my loot, strap it over my back, and we're out.
I do the same thing with Shank.
I grab my shank, strap him over my back, and we're out.
Yep.
And you guys go through the blown up entrance, thanks to Eclipse, and you start going through the maze. And I need like a defy danger wisdom to see if you can remember how to get out. Someone lead this, and someone can aid.
Well, let me ask this: would this be like a dangerous journey?
Not yet.
Damn, because I was really looking forward to using
That's
that.
after the break.
So it's defy danger wisdom, you said?
Yep. And yes, so if someone helps Trinity, they would get Trinity would get a +2 on top instead.
Yeah.
Well, I got a 16 wisdom, so
What do you got, Trinity? For wisdom.
I got a 16 also. I got
okay,
+2.
I'll help you.
You'll help me. So I got a +2 because of the thing that-
that's
Wait,
right.
let's do it the other way around, and Trinity gets a +2 instead.
Right.
of a
That's
+1.
Desierto's rolling 8 right now.
I'm
rolling
sorry.
eight.
Yes, Desierto's doing the aiding. Okay.
I don't add. I only add the one.
Only
right?
one. Yeah.
All right, I got a 6 plus 1 is a 7.
Woo, there you go. So you get +2 on top of this.
So I got
Trinity.
+2. So it's a +4 to my roll.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still have coin?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and add coin. I would like to be able to get through this maze
All right.
because we don't have that. I'm gonna spend that coin for poor slushy.
Pour
So
one
I
out for
got-
slushy.
So I got a +5 to this roll. That's pretty good. All I have to do is not roll 2 ones.
Here we go.
I rolled 5 plus a 1, so that's 6 plus 5. That's 11.
Woo.
Nice.
Damn.
For
The spirit of
slushy.
slushy. The spirit of slushy lives on.
That's right.
And until that hummingbird dies of hypothermia, we're gonna go in the right direction.
That's right.
I'll be fine. I'm not a frog at least right now.
So you guys get through the maze, no problem.
Did we run into my ghost friend?
And yes, that's exactly it.
He's waiting.
You at the entrance of the maze, you see the spectral form of a woman, and she comes to you.
Left the front door open.
All right, parlay.
Do you want me to do this parlay? This is going to go poorly.
Does anyone want to aid, and do you want to use a coin?
Yeah, I can aid.
All right. What do you say, Thunderlips? And do you use a coin, Desierto?
Yes, I use a coin. I lost my die, but yes, I use a coin.
What?
Yeah, I will explain that we
left the door unlocked.
have negotiated inside the lodge, and and we've come to an arrangement where the door is unlocked for a limited time, and that anyone is welcome to come in at this point. So
Yeah.
go on in.
Better
Okay.
hurry.
Go ahead and roll aid date.
That is a 4 plus 1 is a 5 from my
Okay.
assist.
We'll take care of that after the break. What do you get?
All right.
Desierto?
I got a 6 plus a 0.
Wait, do you get a negative charisma?
I have a 0 charisma.
You use a coin.
Did you add a coin?
Oh, a coin. So I rolled a 7.
All right.
Yay!
Yes, I thought I failed. I was all ready to mark experience. 6 plus 0 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Squeak.
So you all are like kind of focused on the task at hand with this ghost and trying to talk her down, and she finally is like, oh, well, thank you.
Better hurry.
Hopefully my husband's understanding now. And you all are like, all right. And then you feel your back get very light, Desierto.
My back get light.
Yes, as the hump of Shank is been alleviated.
Where'd it go?
That is a great question. We'll have to find out after the break.
What?
Where's my shank?
That's a great question. We'll see you all in 15 minutes.
Yep.
All right, 15 minutes. See ya.
See ya.
Right, and we're
Hey.
back.
We're back.
I got cookie. I got cookie.
Oh.
I got pickles.
Cookie.
Oh, hopefully Rudy's here.
If Rudy's here, I'll.
Oh, he is. He said, "Oh, all right."
All right. Well, in no particular order, we've got pickled jalapenos.
Mm-hmm.
We've got corn relish.
Because Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Pickled red onion.
That looks good.
We've got like processed Iranian garlic pickles.
Mm-hmm.
We've got kind of a really simple half sour. We've got lemony garlic green beans. Let's see, what else do we have back here? We've still got pickled radishes.
Ooh.
Still in the house. Let's see.
Rudy's just going, "Oh man, oh man, oh man!" Pickle showcase.
We've got, Korean pickled garlic and soy sauce. And like a strawberry vinaigrette that I
Ooh.
processed.
I didn't know you made that one.
Yeah. Summer of pickles, y'all.
Looks
Get on the
delicious,
train.
Dave. Also, Rudy appreciates the bonus cat.
Yeah, well, he's not a bonus cat. He's just a shithead.
Nice.
He's my boy, and everybody loves him.
You're a shithead boy.
Yep, that's my shithead boy.
All right. So you had just told the ghost to go through the blown open door, and Desierto noticed that the bag that shaken ice cream was in over his back was much lighter now. What do y'all do?
Can't believe we lost Shank's sack scream. Ugh.
I mean,
Sacked him like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running out of sacks.
really
Yes.
tempted to just go back to the sauna at this point.
Can we see him floating? Can we see him floating off in the distance?
That
or
is a
something?
great question. Someone give me a discern realities.
I'm discerning some
All
realities.
right.
Oh, I rolled double ones.
Fuck.
I don't see him at
Oh,
all.
my
And
God.
in fact, I look so hard, I sprained my eyebrow. I pop a vessel in my eye.
Go ahead and take a point.
No blind.
Exactly. Go ahead and take a point of experience.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting a total failure, but that changes things. Double
Double ones.
ones. So the first thing is you look around and sure as hell there is a snowstorm that's kicked up, and you can't see shit. Second thing is you feel your backpack kind of like, and the rapier. Poof.
No! I grab it.
All right, a defy danger dexterity.
9.
All right. You were able to hold on to it, but you had to grab it blade first. Go ahead and roll me a 1d8.
I wrapped it. Remember, I wrapped it.
I
in
know,
the
but
towel.
it's okay. Roll 1d6 then. There.
Okay. 5. God damn it.
Like it mattered. Um. Yeah, you hold on to it, but oof, you had to grab it the wrong way.
I'm holding on to it though. I'm not letting go.
Yep. It wanted to go somewhere, but
I go with it.
Can we
it's-
use it like a dowsing
yeah, I was
rod?
gonna say
Mhm.
when you do grab it, it stops. Well, I guess that is a good point. Someone figure it out, and maybe you tell me how you figure out how to use it as a dowsing rod.
Well, I just am like holding it, and I'm like trying to walk back to my group, and it pulls me harder. Like as I'm trying to get back to the group, I'm like, okay, and I'm like, well, I start to move in the direction it's moving me. Like I can.
What
feel
if
it.
what if we were to tie it with some string so that nobody's hand was actually on it?
Well, okay, that's
Mhm.
probably that's actually a really good idea.
Like tie a
Desi.
rope around the hilt.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
right.
and then let it tug us.
I guess a
Yeah.
defy danger. Who wants to do this in general? It'd be a defy danger intelligence.
No,
Not I.
Not me.
no, it was a
I
bad
can do
idea.
it. I have intelligence.
All right.
Do you want someone to assist you?
Yeah.
Like
I
a
can also
ranger
use a
who's good
coin.
at knots?
You
No,
know,
I
use
have a negative. I have a -1 intelligence.
No, but if you're just assisting, it's just your bond.
Oh, okay,
and you're using a coin.
me.
No, Amber. Amber, are you going?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
I rolled a 5 to assist.
Okay, we'll get
All
there in a
right.
second.
6,
Look at that XP rolling in.
9,
Woo.
10, 11.
So yes, you're able to. You tell me what this looks like.
Just get out of my way, Desierto. I got this.
Yeah, I tie a knot because I'm kinky. Sorry, you asked for it.
This is what they're all into, right?
Yeah, knots and bondage.
Yeah.
I know all of. It's in my. Did my research. I don't know what it's for though.
Exactly. And yes, you're able to tie in a way, and yeah, it still wants to like pull you, and you're kind of just going snowblind. Like you're just kind of going into the giant tundra that is in a snowstorm.
All right, guys, bundle up. We're taking this
do it.
rapier for a walk. I mean, this rapier is taking us for a walk.
Okay.
And Desierto, with the snowstorm kicking up, you are so fucking cold right now because you are wet and it's this howling winds. I need a defy
Yep.
danger constitution.
Well, it's possible. Let me look here. I got a +1 con. I rolled 2 6s. Back here. It is a 12, 13 defy danger.
All right, you're able to keep off the cold right now, but it's you got those goosebumps.
Well, I got that elven ability that the nature doesn't affect me, like Legolas walking on top of the snow.
Mm.
Ah.
I see.
So yeah, I just yeah, I'm too cool to be affected, basically.
Nice. So I think this is when we all undertake a perilous journey. It's very
How do we do that?
perilous. So what we need to do.
Who's doing rations? I'm
Yes.
not
Well,
a sword master.
let me just throw this out. Again, I have the elven ability. When we undertake a perilous journey through wilderness, whatever job I take, we succeed as if I rolled a 10+.
Mhm.
So, what job do we really want to succeed at?
Finding our way.
There's Trailblazer, Scout, and Quartermaster.
I guess
Okay.
I'm a
Trailblazer.
right?
Trailblazer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will trailblaze the shit out of this.
All right. Who's going to take Scout and who's going to take Quartermaster, and then someone can
All
aid
wisdom,
one of the.
right?
Yeah, it's all wisdom based.
I have a +2 to my wisdom. Doesn't matter to me.
I have a +2 wisdom.
All right, then we'll
Just
go.
got it.
Yeah, I got a +2.
Who's going to aid? So one person's left over that can aid someone.
Who's taking the lead on something?
I'll do scouting,
Scout,
I
yeah.
suppose.
Okay.
I'll do quartermaster, I
And
guess.
then who are you
Okay.
aiding, Thunderlips?
I will aid the scout.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll your aid first, and then
Ooh.
I can go hungry. I've got pickles.
I rolled a 7 total.
okay.
My aid is a 9 + 1.
All right. So you get plus
Okay.
1 on top of
Plus
this.
1. So that's a +3 to this roll.
Yep.
Total. I rolled 6, 1, and a 3. So that's total is 10. Sorry, bad 10.
Okay. So you all eat through 3 rations, right?
Okay.
Yes.
I
3
don't eat any rations.
Well,
so
whoever
I'm
eats,
good.
eats. Eat 3 rations, and great job at getting those 10s because it was going to be very hard moves in this weather.
Mhm.
So you all follow this rapier through the snow, and
Are we all holding hands as we walk
Mhm.
through? Yeah,
Mine
so we don't lose
stings.
each other.
Mine hurts. Also, I don't feel so good. Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, what is?
If I were to put it in a number term, I would say that I'm 8 out of 17.
Ah,
Oh, that's pretty bad. You
yeah.
look like you got blood on you.
Did you see me grab the rapier?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
John appears to be muted.
I
so we can't
unmuted.
hear him.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 21, I feel a 16.
Oh, well, that's not bad. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't even think you need healed. You're gonna just walk that off, you know. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Eclipse, would you like a healing song? Would that make you
it
feel
would
better?
really make me feel good.
Yeah.
Can it be about me?
All right. We can do this. Give me just a second. I think I can do this. Hang on. My workspace is awful.
Got
The
pickles
17
everywhere.
jars of pickles is not helping.
Good job, Rudy. This is Rudy's fault. We wanted to please Rudy,
Mm-hmm.
and now Dave can't play me a beautiful song to heal my soul and spirit and my physical body. Wait, soul, spirit, and physical body. Soul is
It's like the ghost, the
My
Holy Spirit. It's
mind.
like the Trinity,
and
right?
then spirit is like my happiness levels. I don't know. Because I could still have a soul, but my spirit could be crushed. Or he soul crushed spirit. Look, I'm just helping out right now.
Why don't
Buying
I
some time.
take this? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy you time as you moved all your pickles around.
Right. All right. I think.
All right.
All right. I think we're good here.
Mm.
Once upon a time, I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do. A total eclipse of the heart.
That's his laughter.
Oh my god.
Bad laugh. The fritter comes out.
It's like he's trying to suppress Fritter, but he can't really. And he claps over his head like this.
He claps.
I am delighted. How
All
many
right.
numbers does that get me?
You
Gotta roll first.
you get back 13 points. Oh shit! Yeah, I'll keep the 13 because I'm gonna crush this roll.
Clip that.
I rolled another 3.
Oh.
Plus 3, 6. Unless it's night. If it's not,
I'll allow you to. I'll allow you to be night one of these times.
Yes. Is this
Well,
one of
time
these times?
has to come.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it can be night one of
Ooh.
these times. Because
Great.
this is over
It's,
3 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, why would I sing during the day? Like,
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
idiot?
So I get head points back.
Yep.
13 points back. Yes.
And what's
And
the
I'll
second
draw
effect?
unwanted attention to
Uh,
myself.
Are you?
What is the second effect? Let's give Eclipse plus a D4 forward on damage.
Oh, okay.
Mm. One unwanted attention. Gosh darn. Okay. Well, I have to scroll back up here because I thought we would just get back to Mark's Ferry, but no, we'll do something.
Well,
on
I
here.
mean, it's probably not really an in-game effect. It's
Oh, yeah.
probably just like it's probably like some harp seals are clapping along the water's edge.
No. I did have this one thing last highlighted, so we're just gonna do it. I sound like a broken record. So you all are like spending the night as Shank, or not Shank, Thunderlips sings you this song. You got your small little fire, I'm guessing, and you just feel a big old whoosh of air. It's like just a giant gust. It's not continuous. It's just like one immediate gust. And then you see a woman walk into the, this into the outside of the fire, and she is dressed in furs of white and light blue. She looks very beautiful. She has like just pure white hair. I would say she's probably like elven kind of presenting, and she comes to the edge and is like, "Mind if I join you all?"
Can we go back to how she's elven presenting?
Yeah.
So she's like a human who's wearing like carrots on her ears?
No, she has.
Oh, jeez.
She looks elvish, but for Desierto, clearly you know that she is not an elf. There's something off with her.
Something supernatural, perhaps?
Perhaps.
If only that was an area of expertise for my -1 intelligence.
Sure, come sit down with us. What's your name, friend?
Well, she seems like a super classy elf to me.
My name is.
He has to write it down.
I
He has to
gotta
come
think
up
of
with it.
something.
When you ask a stranger what their name is, and they say, "I have to think of something,"
All right, I take it back. You can't sit with us.
not welcome.
On your plane, you can call me what?
Yeah.
Are you looking for a cold related name?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to think of.
Wintergree.
Wait,
You could call her Poganip.
what?
Poganip?
What is that?
It is a in the West. It is a like a freeze that it is a legitimate cold term.
So say that again.
Pogonip. Pogonip. I am not making this up. Amber looks skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm allowed.
You know what? This is set a wonderful precedent for us. Oh, I know what's a good name. It's an authentic term.
It is a drip.
According to Merriam-Webster, it is a dense winter fog containing frozen particles that forms in deep mountain valleys of the western U.S.
Pogonip it is.
Pogo, this is so dumb.
To any natives of the western United States, we don't mean it.
This is what you get when you don't name your NPCs in advance.
Well, this is what happens when I just go off the cuff.
I had the wait. I had this one more thing planned.
Well,
you know, it'd make it really more classy if you called her Lady Pogonep.
All right. Yep.
I love it.
You can call me Lady Pogonip.
And we all start laughing.
No.
Do you laugh?
When the supernatural lady tells you what her name is, you do not laugh at her name.
I go, nice to meet you, Lady Pogonip.
Thank you. And what do you happen to be doing around my parts?
Josh, how is this possible? Like, I know
just sniffing around, milady.
I know for a fact that you do not do this on purpose.
No, I don't.
So terribly.
If you had tried to do this on purpose, it would not have come off
Exactly.
as well.
This is just me.
Just trying to use words.
Just using words. I'm an engineer at heart. Oops.
Yeah, what we're doing around here,
Well, we are in search of a wanted criminal.
That is a fact.
A wanted criminal.
Mhm.
True.
Wow.
He's
Murdering of
wanted for-
natural creatures, intelligent natural creatures. He's a
Mhm.
horrible murderer.
Oh, what did he happen to murder?
A frog.
People.
Yeah, this frog person.
A frog. Singular.
Highly respected in his community.
I see.
I think he taught preschoolers. I don't know.
Frog people. That's quite strange. I think one of my cousins may care about those kinds of people, but I don't care.
I don't care about him.
Wow. An ice frog person?
Ice frog.
Icy heart.
Yes, some would say I have one, but
Uh-huh.
do
you have
tell
ice
me.
worms in you?
Oh
getting-
no,
Is it-
no! Those are
Is it
disgusting.
getting colder while we're talking to her?
Yeah, I would say so. Just as you're talking to her, it just gets colder and colder, and you could swear you could see like this, like fog coming out of her mouth as she's talking, like this ice vapor,
Like a pogonep.
like a pogo nip.
Just Trinity, just like, yeah, because the last person we ran into out here just riddled, and absolutely infested with ice worms. Not a big fan.
No,
you
I am
know?
not.
Yeah, gonna be honest.
No, I am not. However, I do look from time to time for people to eat, as such as yourself.
Whoa. What now?
I'm hungry, and well,
Mhm.
I decided to see which one of you would be willing to let the rest of your folk go free. Eclipse, straight face.
Milady, do you happen to be familiar with hang on, I'll come up with it. Sorry.
No problem.
Give me a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, Milady, do you happen to be familiar with 1001 Arabian Nights? It's an old story from a long time ago, but it involves a situation eerily similar to this, where there was a beautiful but fearsome ruler of a land, and they had decided to imprison a fair maiden. And the only way that the maiden could she was brought before the ruler, who was going to execute her. And every night she told the ruler long and beautiful stories until he fell asleep. And in the morning she was safe. And this continued on for years. And this beautiful maiden was never actually eaten or otherwise killed by this ruler. And I think that that's a beautiful story. And I think that might be something we could work something out here.
You wish to tell me stories to the end of your life?
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, honestly, I got like stuff to do. I like have a big social calendar, but I will tell you what. Like, why don't we okay, you like to eat people, right?
I like to eat beasts or anything, but
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you, man. Like, honestly, this pork I was having was spectacular. So I hear you. Maybe we could help each other out and just like, I don't know, summon a creature, and you could have some and we could have some, and you know, we could you could find a friend where you look to find a meal, you know?
summoning. You happen to be a sorcerer?
Oh, not me. No, gosh. I'm a simple troubadour, milady. A teller of tales and singer of songs.
What does everyone else do as this is going around? Or these two are talking? Amber, you muted.
I'm not muted.
Okay. All right. you must
They're
have-
just not talking.
Yeah.
I am thinking that this is a natural environment, right?
It is.
Yeah, I can just disappear in natural surroundings.
Sneak it away.
Just that image of peace out and he
Right.
fades out, just gone.
Yeah, it's a tough thing you have us trying to make a decision on here.
Desierto disappears.
I
Yeah.
cast fireball. Unless, like, I'm letting you guys know that you could see that Eclipse's hands are starting to like raise up, and now's your chance to stop me if you want me to stop.
Can I just talk to some ice elementals and freeze this lady in place? Like,
Is anybody gonna stop me from casting
I'm guessing
fireball?
not. She
cast
probably
fireball.
has.
Go
No,
for broke.
I think if people want to eat you, you have a reasonable course of action to set them on fire.
All right. I mean, I don't mind if Trinity wants to try also to do ice elementals.
I don't think ice elementals are gonna affect her because she's literally breathing frost.
My
Well, yeah, but if she's like, it's like making a room for her where she has to like get out of the room and we have time to leave.
Yeah,
know what I
maybe.
Can I
mean?
use a coin, please?
Did you already roll?
No.
You're supposed to use the coin before you roll.
Okay, it's fine. 6, 7, 8.
Right. What
I
is
do
the
it.
price you want to pay?
I draw one's attention to my
my-
delicious, juicy body. All right,
Succulent.
All right, roll damage first.
5.
Okay. Okay. So you cast this fire
Die!
and engulfs her, and then the fire goes away, and you see her just transform right in front of your eyes into a giant white dragon.
Oh shit!
What is sort of luck
Here we
with
go
dragons?
again, guys!
I know.
Run if you can! I'll distract her. We're gonna do
I
it
need you to
again.
roll
We
me.
didn't even kill a kobold this time or something, whatever it was that cried out for its mama. Well, this isn't beyond Trinity's
no.
imagination, but
I need you to roll me 2d12, Amber, and tell me the highest number.
I don't know if I have a D12. Oh, it's a D12. Okay. All right. First one's a 2.
All right.
Second
The
one's a
second
one.
one's a 4.
All right, 4 plus 5 as they just go as they crush onto your body with their giant mouth.
I just go, been here before!
I think it's hilarious that like
Eight,
I
9?
heal
Dying.
I
yeah.
heal Eclipse for 13. Immediately 9 goes back, and like we're probably
Right back where we're at.
probably not done. Yeah.
I got 8. I got 8. I feel like 8 out of 17 again.
the life of a healer is pretty rough.
Oh, you didn't roll a 10? It's not effective. Oh, hey, by the way, Eclipse did have an extra D4 on that.
Oh yeah,
damage.
roll a d4.
Oh, yeah.
I actually might matter to her.
I have to find a D4. Ah, shit. There it is. 1.
Oh, okay. Not that much. All right. What does everyone else do at the sight of this?
Yeah, I'd like to use studied essence to study this dragon.
Mhm.
You have to take a while to do that, don't you?
Yeah, I can just turn into a rock and wait it out.
She goes.
I just watch. No, I'm just joking. That was a joke. I don't know. Anybody else want to go before me?
I would like to shit out my pants again.
Well,
How many fucking dragons have we encountered?
2.
That was
5?
was-
assuming that she doesn't know where I am, does that mean that I could use my called shot,
sure.
attacking a defenseless or a surprised enemy at
Sure.
range?
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot her in the head.
This sounds like a repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really does.
This is a rerun episode of
Oh my god, I'm gonna die again.
The writers in the room were just like, "Hey, can we just hash, the same idea?
We're
did in the
almost
first-
done with the season. Just
Yeah,
repeat
let's
it.
just-
Same idea."
we'll just
I
say
love
it's a callback to
Exactly.
early-
It's
all right.
clip show.
And I'm gonna have
Akalia.
Kalia also leap in to attack.
Ah,
Do you want to use a
jeez.
coin?
Yep, I do. All All right, so plus 3 plus 4 because of the coin, and I rolled a 6, 2 threes, 2
Plus
threes.
4.
As a 10.
All right.
So 7 to 9, they do nothing but stand and drool for a few moments.
Mm-hmm.
10 plus, as 7 to 9 plus your damage.
Give me that damage.
Let's get some damage, and I get to add a Kalia's because we're attacking a monster.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to add
Ferocity.
her ferocity, which is not great. It's a +1. So
All
there
right.
we go. A mighty 3. I got a 2 plus 1, 3.
So you fire that arrow. It does seem to daze her just for the slightest amount of time, and Eclipse drops out of her jaws. But that arrow just pretty much bounced right off her scales.
But it did make her stand and drool for a few moments,
Just
right?
just a smidge of a time.
Which might be enough time for me to parlay.
All right. What do you do as you see
I
Fritter,
don't
or
fucking know
Eclipse?
yet.
She shakes her gigantic head, and
Yeah.
she bares her teeth at
Yeah.
Desier.
And she drools, right? There's drooling.
Right, drool.
a little bit, just like drool with blood mixed in it with it. Yes.
Lady Portonip. um, Lady Pornonip. We are not the easiest meal that you will encounter. Yes, you are great and powerful, and you could probably eat one of us. But in truth, we will exact a cost. And there are easier meals to be found even in such a desolate place as this. Let us pass and we will give you no more trouble. We are not allies, we are not enemies. We are simply asking for passage through your territory with no more harm done to us.
I guess that's a parlay.
Yeah, I hope so.
You want to use a
Coin?
coin?
Yeah, I got to use a coin because I keep rolling threes. Okay, that's a 6. Plus 3 charisma is 9. Plus a coin is 10.
Well, I need to look up parlay.
It's a wild success! Wow!
Do
She
it if
spit me out, and it tasted like gross underwear.
that's
I don't
right.
know.
She's like, fine, get up, leave now. Put out that fire. And this is all like, brr, brr, brr. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's like, fine, get up, leave now. Put out that fire. I never want to see you in my lands again.
Bye.
All right, sure.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Yeah, there's,
All right.
there's no problem with that.
Sounds good to me. Yeah,
I don't like these lands anyway.
your lands are cold.
Yes.
Kind of monochrome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get no rest for that. I'm going to say everyone's next roll is at a -1.
Okay.
Or you have a -1 to it. But you finally do make it to Moxferry. And you're still following this damn sword. And what district do you all wind up at?
Well, I have a
tell me.
question for
Well,
you.
that's what I'm asking y'all.
When I return to a civilized settlement I've been to before, I've visited before.
Yep.
I tell the GM when you were last here, like I don't know, like a week ago.
Yeah.
And the GM will tell you what's changed here.
What's changed? Oh.
Like I mean, yeah.
I guess
mean, like
dep-
literally everything.
Yeah, exactly. No. Tell me what district you are, and then I'll mention something.
The
Well, I
district
don't
where they kill
remember
us for
what
free.
district the sewer was under.
I don't know off the top of my head, but we can say that district.
The civics district?
Might be the civics district. Let's go with civics. That sounds good. So what has... Well, I guess more like the district that you think Shank Ice Cream would be at. So I guess I should have said that.
So not the one I asked.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sorry. Yeah. I was like, that would make sense why he's there. What district do you think Shank Ice Cream would be at?
I don't know. I don't know Shank Ice Cream.
Dave?
I mean, the dumbest district.
The idiot district?
The dumbest district.
Red light.
Red light. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, so what's different at the red light? There is new brothel in town. I don't know. There's a party going on.
Party in Agrippa. Somebody got married. It's a wedding
Yeah,
party.
there we go. Someone did get married, and so they're.
Matilda and Bug's wedding.
Oh, that could have been happening. Yes.
There you go.
Sorry, that's not very useful, Dave. I have to get used to that power.
It's just like one of the key features of my class.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What would you like to know? It's so weird to ask for like a gigantic city because it could be.
Well, I mean, how often am I going to return? Like, this is it. This is all I got.
Fair enough. Well, I don't have.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, either you can give me that information that isn't very useful now,
Mhm.
and when we get to the sewers, we can do that again, and
Mhm.
you can, because that is also a civilized settlement.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that sounds fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. But yeah, you're in the red light district now.
And we believe Shank to be in the red light district.
The rapier is still pointing you to
Okay.
a place. It points you to the. I don't have my list of things. It points you to a tavern, not the greatest tavern. It's nautical themed. I forget what the name of
The
that tavern.
blowhole.
Yeah, it was the blowhole. There we go. Yes, you go up to the blowhole.
Oh, I'm so glad I can remember these things.
Right. Because I remember there were Orca people. That
Yes,
were
there are Orca
Yeah.
people that run this tavern. Oh, hey there. What can I get you?
We're looking
rock
for-
star.
No. Instead, you could get us a terrible bard. Not a rock star by any stretch. They're terrible. Goes by the name Shank Night Scream. Probably looks like crap. Maybe frostbitten. Hopefully frostbitten.
Oh, you mean him? And they motion with their flipper to someone in one of the booths, trying to trying to nurse something
Jesus.
down.
Yeah, he ran for weeks.
Yeah.
And found a hole to hide in. Like, hey.
Yep. So you see him there. What do y'all do?
Sack him?
Ready my sack.
Produce another
Sack 'em.
sack.
Yeah. get a
Tie
sack-
that rapier around your waist so it can't be pulled to it.
This amazing chapter of Shank's life where just these people kept trying to put him in a sack.
I agree. You should get a sack out, just threateningly.
Yep. Breaking out another sack. I'm now down to 5 adventuring gear. It's all been sacks. A succession of sacks.
I went to Sam's Club and got the big pack.
Do you have a 3-pack of burlap sacks? Giant burlap sacks?
Oh yes, we do.
I'd
we
like
would like a-
one of each.
Every size.
Of course.
Does it have the cinch tie on top?
Oh yes, that's actually over here. It's also on sale. We
Yes,
have it in black or dark blue or burgundy.
Oh, burgundy for sure, because it won't show anything.
Oh,
Classic.
No
class.
blood,
That's smart living.
no blood, no evidence.
That's That's what I tell my aunt every time.
What?
And you tell a different uncle every week.
That's right.
What?
She's a customer.
Congratulations on the wedding, Aunt June. You ought to use the burgundy burlap sacks because they don't show blood.
That's smart living.
We got our wedding sacks over here. When you gotta get
Yep. Congratulations, Uncle Tim. I mean Uncle Jim. I mean Uncle Ken. Sorry.
our festive wedding sacks are on sale for when you gotta get your spouse fast.
Jeez.
They don't call it
I
shotgun.
need a
Time for a court.
I need a man.
Use a sack.
Oh no, I gotta get a spouse. I gotta get married, otherwise I'm gonna be out of the will. Get a sack.
Blackjack them first, then put them in the sack. They don't know they're bleeding. Go down to the courthouse. To say
The
he's
will of Count Sacula be done.
yeah.
Count Sacula's sack burden sale.
This is a picture of Count Sacula on the outside.
Yes, exactly.
Is a themed sack.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you, Eunice, take the unnamed person in this sack to be your lawfully wedded husband?
Jeez.
What's your name in there? It's Tim.
I think you said Richard. Good enough. So flashback to the present, or flash forward to the present.
New
Ready,
meeting to get
ready
them-
as sack.
Ready to sack? What do you just sack him up?
Well, is he just sitting there with other people and doing his
No,
own?
he's just nursing a drink.
Oh yeah, I sack him.
All right, defy danger,
Sack
dexterity.
him.
Do you want to use a coin?
Sack him, Dano.
Yes, I want to use a coin. That is a 9. 9 plus 3 is a 12. Plus 1 is a 13.
Wow, third time's the charm. And you just
Yep.
hear, God damn it. As,
He's just sitting there drinking. I'm just like,
He's got like a quarter of the way through his first beer.
yeah.
Sack.
it's been a hard, long trip. I just need a beer to calm my nerves. Not another sack.
I walked all the way from the northern waste with no shirt on.
Just get away from those sack people, and here they are sacking me again.
Sack you later.
Sack you later. So, you sack him up. I'm guessing you're on straight to the sewers.
Yo, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll trigger that move again, and this time I have some more useful things for you, Dave. So you take the more of the shortcut because through your past experiences, and one of the things you notice is
And also, while we are journeying to the sewer, my eyes are like locked onto the sack.
yeah,
I'm walking directly behind Desi, and like the sack. I'm not letting that sack move.
yeah.
If it wiggles, I beat it.
I just see a cattail walking in front of your face.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A blur.
So a few things that you notice that are different here, Thunderlips, is as you get closer to the frog settlement, you actually hear chanting sounds, and you looking at dates. 3, 6, 8, 10. You said fortnight, so you had like 3-ish days left. But you're hearing like this like pounding of drums, or not drums, but like some kind of percussion.
They're pounding on solo cups.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, pounding on trash. You hear this music, and you've noticed that.
Like 5-gallon buckets. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you notice even as you get closer, like you would always see trash. You saw trash as you usually get closer to the frog settlement, and there would be like other beasts, and they're nowhere to be found. And those are things of interest, I would say.
Hey guys, you hear that chanting and drumming? That's different.
And that there's no monsters and no trash.
And there's no monsters and trash.
So they've been cleaning?
It's a cleaning chant, I believe.
Oh man. Frog uprising.
Yeah, it's like how on the the old ships where the guy would beat the drum, boom, 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 and so the rowers would row. It's like that, only with trash.
Didn't we like get rid of their natural enemy too, which is that troll?
Yep, that troll.
basically? Like,
Yeah.
so
What was the troll's name? Steve or Craig or
I can't remember.
Terry.
Good.
Terry the
Terry.
troll.
was-
Yep.
Terry
His
the
name was
troll.
Rip.
And if you don't do anything else, I'm just gonna keep on taking you to the
Yeah,
place.
sure. Yeah.
So yeah, you get there to the settlement, and you notice that there's like now a gigantic amalgamation made of trash and beast parts and all this stuff of like a giant frog in the center of their huts.
I would like to try and see if I can do a hunt and track and see if I can tell what kind of creatures have been walking through this area.
Sure.
To see if I get any. It is unfortunately. No, it's it is wisdom. I'm doing all right. Trail of clues left behind by passing creature. Roll plus 5, 6, 7. So squeak.
Yep. This has been all frog people. You can clearly tell.
Okay. No giant cleaning monsters or anything.
But yeah, you see this giant, like it's still in construction, you could say, but they're making some
Mhm.
kind of gigantic monument that's the shape of some kind of bullywug or something like that.
Okay.
And do you just roll right in, or what do you do?
Yeah,
Well,
we
they're
roll right
expensive.
in.
Yeah, I mean, they're our friends.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
As you enter in, the music stops for like a split second because they're like, and you hear all these like little happy chirping sounds like just a cacophony of chirping. And out
Mhm.
steps
I can
from.
talk to animals. Can I
Oh.
understand what the chirping is?
Yes, I can also talk to animals.
Oh.
They're clearly saying something. They're not just chirping for chirping.
Yeah,
sake.
they are like, oh, they're here. Oh, what do they got? What's in the burgundy sack? Oh.
Okay. They're just-
They're
I'm
very
glad
excited.
they appreciate the burgundy sack.
And the hut that Carmot was in, like this giant bullywug thing, is being constructed over and out from his hut. Carmot comes out, and he looks at you all and like does a weird toothless grin. Maybe you see like stuff he's eaten before or whatever, but it's just this
Yeah.
big grin, and he kind of hops over to you. He's like, "Oh, back you are present."
Oh yeah, present. I will unload the sack off of my shoulders.
Yeah, Karma, we fulfilled our agreement. I brought you the traitorous snake, Shank Nightscream, to pay for his crimes.
Oh,
By the way, like hell of a job on this Frog Mahal deal over here, man. Like, it looks good.
thank you. It was gonna be for your curse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, glad
Wow,
we don't
that's a
need
lot of
that,
work.
Am I right? Yeah.
But now, use on them, and they motion to the sack.
Yeah, you can poke it if you want.
And he takes a staff, his gnarl staff, and kind of pokes it, and you're muffled like.
And we all laugh about it. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, these little frogs are kind of spiteful, huh?
Oh God, yes.
Angry little frogs.
Yes, you hear all the frogs kind of like having this weird chortle ribbit sound as they all laugh.
Mhm.
And Carmen goes like, "Want to watch?"
Well, what will we be watching exactly?
He smiles his weird, toothless, slimy smile.
Gives a shit, man. This is like inspiration. This is like a whole album's worth of stuff.
Yeah. You know, I'm Trinity's down to watch this whole thing. Whatever, this weird frog civilization that she's. This is her first time seeing them too. It's like,
Oh yeah,
wow,
for Trinity it is.
it's
Yeah.
weird.
What about you, Eclipse?
Yeah, close.
Isn't
I
it
wanna
weird seeing this for the first time?
I want. Yeah, I've never seen these frogs before ever. Whoa, this is crazy. I gotta watch. I gotta learn new things about these. What are they called again?
Frogs.
What are these creatures? They're frogs.
Frogs.
Come on, Clips.
Okay, yeah.
So, what are they going to do with him? And do we really want to watch it?
I would prefer to see it completed rather than have him wiggle out of this thing.
Mm.
Because if he wiggles out, it's my ass.
Well, at some
And
point,
I don't need that.
we brought him all the way here.
Yeah.
We've turned him over.
Well, he more or less brought himself most of the way.
That's true.
I was
What?
shocked we got him down here without him cutting his way out of that damn sack.
Are they really ready for the curse? Because apparently they're like, from what we heard, they're like under construction. Do they have it like locked and loaded, or do they still?
Do you
need, like, some time to
inquire,
repair?
Trinity?
Yeah, I guess I inquired.
And you can
'cause-
talk in their language, right?
Yeah, because I mentioned that they said they're preparing all this stuff for
Yeah.
the curse for Thunderlips, but if they're going to use it on him now, do they have it
Yes.
ready to go?
So in a more, I'm not going to do frog talk, but in a more basic term, Karma was saying,
We want frog talk. We want frog talk.
I won't do frog words, but since you're speaking to, statue was for curse that works anywhere.
Oh,
Since-
okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
They were gonna
that's-
curse me up in the lodge, man.
Yeah.
In the sauna, the whole damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like my
Oh,
understanding
man.
from and
I didn't think
Yeah.
that it was like that. Man.
Since
Oh wow.
since he's here, it's very easy to do the ceremony easily. We will bring out shit. What's it called?
altar.
Altar.
Okay.
It will be easy and fun.
So how long have you frogs been living here? This is interesting that you got your own little civilization going on.
Years, many generations. I am actually Karmat the Seventh.
Karmat the Seventh, huh? How long do frogs live?
They're not regular frogs.
They're not regular frogs, but
Regular frogs don't like build this.
yeah, but still, like I'm trying to imagine
10
like,
to
their
12
lifespan,
years.
like 10 to 12 years,
Yep.
maybe. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, they've been here for quite a while. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I'm done inquiring about them. That's all I need to know.
All right. What do y'all do?
You got snacks?
Yeah, this is like a snackable deal.
Yeah, they bring
Yeah.
they bring their literally the trash is thrown in.
I don't think I want those snacks. Do we have any rations or anything?
Yeah, you all have rations.
Okay, let's eat rations instead of
I don't-
trash.
I don't have to eat, but I'll probably eat the trash.
I turned into a raccoon.
Exactly. So, if y'all are staying, what they do is they bring out from Carmot's hut. They bring out an altar that Shank will actually be too big for, but they figure it out. It's made of mostly trash. It's made of definitely bones from other beasts. You can definitely tell that troll bones have been used to, enhance it recently. And they take out Shank Night Scream out of the sack. You all help him kind of like make sure he doesn't escape. And they lay him down and they tie him down so he's just kind of splayed on there. And they start drumming again, and they start like trilling in different octaves. And this goes on for a while, and then Carmack comes, and he actually brings out a very rusty dagger, and he slices open Shank's stomach. And his stomach
Oh.
then starts to actually fold out and expand larger than you would think a stomach should, and encases himself in a lining of stomach from head to toe, and it compresses him down into a small ball about the size of the altar. And then you see the ball unzip itself from the back to front, and it folds
Very-
back. What?
Pretty comically, just like literally a zipper.
Oh, there's no zipper, but it kind of separates.
Okay.
And as it separates, you start to see peek out from it like a dark green, and it unfolds and like folds upon itself, and out pops the limbs, and you see a very, very disfigured frog person there.
Aw.
And does do all the bullywugs cheer?
Yeah, they all cheer, and you can see
Yeah.
this bullywug just cry, or this mutant bullywug just crying.
This
As,
shank
yes,
bullywug.
the shank
Mhm.
bullywug just crying, and they make this horrible, just like croaking sound. And as they do, they catch themselves, like they take the little disfigured hand and and they look at you, Thunderlips, and they with their weird, slightly changed or slightly different sized eyes, and they try to say something to you, and
Mhm.
pantomime, and then what do you do?
What are they trying to say?
It,
Probably fuck you, Thunderlips, if I had to guess. I can't speak to animals, so I don't know. But
I guess for the people that can't speak to animals, this is like a baby talking. They're unable to make real
Okay.
words.
Right.
Oh, poor Shank is a little baby frog.
hmm.
Little
So
mutant baby frog.
Am I muted?
No, you're good.
So I kind of walk to Carmot and I say, so how did you originally plan to do that to Thunderlips remotely? Because it seems like you needed to do something pretty, you kind of had to be a little I don't know, hands-on with the process.
I can just picture Thunderlip sitting at the bar drinking an ale, and suddenly his stomach comes out of his face.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, the shame of it is I don't know this because this has only been this whole conversation has been in frog speak.
Mm. He says, "Well, he does it himself."
ugh. Like some weird remote control access to him.
And he nods.
Ugh, Trinity says. Okay. Trinity puts down the trash and she's like, I'm out. I'm going home now. We're done.
Karma, first of all, I would like to thank you immensely for not doing that to me. Like it's really like that would have changed my life. I'm not even shitting you. So I'm glad we're square, right? Like we're good.
Yes, friends. And he holds out his webbed hand.
Yeah, I hold out. Yeah, I give him the old boom right there, the business handshake.
Yeah.
As a symbol of our enduring friendship, can I give you a gift? Is that acceptable?
His eyes grow large. He's like, yeah. He nods his head.
Hey, Eclipse, let's give him that rapier because we don't know what the hell to do with a rapier. And like it,
You're muted,
like,
neighbor.
Is it still tied to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'll hand Shank's rapier to Carmot.
All right. Carmot's like, ooh,
Yeah,
better
it's
than
nice, huh?
this, and he like kind of drops his rusty dagger, and he doesn't
That's
know
like-
at all how to use this.
You'll figure it out, man. You practiced with it. You get good.
Thank you, good friend. Good friend.
Good friend. Good friend. Carmot, good friend to Thunderlips.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, are you planning on finishing this, and like, or does that get dismantled, or like, man, what happens? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Karma. Like, I know we're good friends, but that still freaks me out. Like,
we will take it down, make you feel
Okay.
better.
yeah, I feel a lot better.
And he does a weird gurgle sound, and some of the drumming stops, and you see some of the smaller frogs start taking parts off.
Mm-hmm.
They will dismantle it.
Well,
Ugh.
I feel pretty good.
We just
We
framed
all
this
agree.
guy.
Can we all agree not to piss off the frogs?
Yeah, right. Like,
God.
yeah, the white dragon was pretty fucking serious, but like,
Right.
nobody had their own stomach eat them. So
Yeah. Oof. Gosh.
You say framed like it's a bad thing.
This could have been Fritter the whole time.
I prefer to think this was justice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
it was pretty
Yeah.
awful. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awful. I don't feel great about it, but I feel like a lot better than if it was me.
Exactly.
So y'all head back to the guild
Yeah.
house.
Yep.
That wasn't even
yeah.
like an official quest, so it's like we have anything to turn into the guild house.
Yeah, that's
to
where you
turn
all
in.
go to relax and shoot the shit and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess so. Yeah. Oof. That was a wild.
Thank God I'm
and
not
crazy
good
day.
aligned, huh?
Wow. Yeah. I mean, evil.
Chaotic.
Chaos.
Chaotic.
Oh yeah, I burnt down a part of a. Well, I didn't burn down the lodge, but I'm pretty sure I messed up a good chunk of their lobby, and I'm
Yeah.
super stoked about that.
Yeah, I'm not actually. Like I'm like that place was cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be real
And,
rough
like,
trying to go back.
And I think that like that's barely like civilization. Like that place.
Well,
was
they had
pretty
like a
wild and
whole. They had a lobby. They even had a buffet area. They had guests.
Don't make it worse, okay? It was
Yeah,
really
the
nice. And a courtyard. Yeah, it was fucking great. And now I can't even go back there and hang out in the sauna with my.
But that's
my friend.
barely civilization, though, Thunderlips, like you said.
Like it was like a lodge, though. It wasn't like an upscale hotel. It was like all rustic and shit. It was cool.
Yeah, it was.
And now I can't even go back there and hang out with the sauna with my friend.
But that's barely civilization, though, Thunderlips, like you said.
Like it was like a lodge, though. It wasn't like a like an upscale hotel. It was like all rustic and shit. It was cool. whatever. I hope that ghost found who she was looking for.
Oh man.
You know, I really hope that Slushy wasn't like really part of that family. It'd be pretty bad if poor ghost mom was like, "Oh, my elemental child."
My
isn't
baby
here
element.
anymore."
It was
Yeah.
not her child.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're
Her
welcome.
stepchild.
Mm-hmm.
I guess so.
Maybe.
I guess.
I
yeah.
guess-
Evil stepmom.
We'll find out
Old
next time.
story.
Next time Josh tells us to go to the lodge again, it's like, oh, you gotta like deal with that again.
That'll be for a different adventure, a different game, different.
Well, we ran into another dragon, so you know it might be a possibility.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else, to be
Okay.
honest.
Well,
Good.
Hmm.
Unless you all
So
have
just-
anything.
Isn't this pretty good timing, really?
Yeah, we have like 14 minutes, but we can just go straight into table talk if you guys don't want to do anything in character or what have you.
I
Huh.
can tell,
I-
but kind of out of it tonight.
Yeah, I noticed.
I don't
well,
have.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
have any.
I spent a lot of time like learning a ukulele version of Cardi B, but like whatever, it'll hold.
Oh. So-
Which Cardi B song in
Yeah.
particular was it?
I think you know. Like, we all know.
I have to admit, I was a little shocked the other day. I went to go see that song because I wanted to see the video after hearing some about it. And the version I've got was a PG-13 version.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wet and gushy. I think
Gushy,
was the-
yeah.
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 Wet ass gushy.
No,
I was just
not as
like,
good.
So,
okay.
Sort of changed the whole meaning, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you listen to that, you think they're talking about Starburst.
Could have been like a slip and slide for all. You know.
This is what we're talking about at tabletop?
Right.
I guess
Well,
so.
Both versions, yes. Yep.
Oh wow.
Welcome to
Welcome to Table Talk.
Table talk.
XP.
Whoa, that's like at the end of Table Talk.
Whatever. Let's do it now.
Okay, let's do it
Yeah,
now,
wait,
and then
so
we'll
we
talk
can
about some
start
stuff.
rambling. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Because I have some random stuff we could talk about. Let's go to end of session. Everyone already marked their failures.
Yep.
Did you resolve any
Yeah.
bonds?
No.
Do I don't think it's a bond, but like I did resolve my like enemy.
Sure, I'll give
I
you
don't
one
know
for
how
that.
that
Yeah,
works.
that's good.
Yeah.
I'll give you one for
Alright.
that.
What do you think?
What about your alignments?
I'm always evil.
Did you
I
That's
definitely
fire.
did you feel like
leapt
you
into danger without a plan.
I
Yep.
literally caused fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone thinks so.
Yeah, although mine is spur others to significant and unplanned decisive action, and I don't know that I did that.
I don't
Like
think
I
so
was
either.
a peacemaker this whole time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I was peacing with Carl. I was peacing with the peeps in the Great Hall. Peacing with the White Dragon. Like, I mean, like I literally transformed my enemy into a disgusting frog mutant. But like, that was planned. It wasn't unplanned.
All right, cool. All right, so for each one of these, we answer yes. You get an XP. Did you learn something new and important about the world?
God, I learned so many things. Like
I
I was
learned-
like 2 days from doing that. Like in the lodge, in the sauna with Carl. It would have been awful.
Learn that history repeats itself, and I will always wind up in a dragon's mouth.
God.
Everybody learned what Pogonip is.
There we
Yeah.
That is
All
important.
right,
Ah.
everyone get experience.
I just learned that the frog people are terrifying in general. Like, don't mess with them.
Did we overcome a notable monster or
Like-
enemy?
Like when we first met them, I did not think they were. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry,
six,
continue, Dave.
6 of them.
Yeah,
No, it's all right.
this delay, we'll have to figure that out.
I know. I'm sorry.
Did we loot a memorable treasure?
You have a
Friendship.
rapier.
Nope, we
Give
got rid of
away.
that. We gave it away.
No, I missed that. Sorry.
It's all right.
I
Nope, no treasure.
guess we didn't get a memorable.
The treasure was our friendship, the deepening of our bonds.
The stories we made along the way.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Too bad.
Remember the sign language system that I came up with Trinity? That
That's
is a
treasure.
treasure.
The
That we'll treasure that forever.
To me, the treasure is that the frogs consider us their friend, and
Yes.
it's good to keep it that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like what they do to their enemies.
Yeah, I
they're-
mean, that was worth a shitty rapier in my opinion.
I feel like even though this had nothing to do with Trinity, taking out that troll was not a good idea. It probably kept them under wraps.
Hmm
Now they can just do some weird ass shit and not have to worry
like-
about it.
Because like we came back and there's no monsters.
Right.
There's just frog people.
Yeah.
Like in 20 years, it's like the Monocerons and the Stouts and the Underhills and the frogs.
And the frog people in the sewers. So
Oh man. Yeah. That was
eventually they'll take over Moxbury.
cool. Yeah. So I guess for gaming in the next time, it's more of like Chris hasn't been around, and I want us to test out the setup for like real production prior,
Mhm.
and that we have not been able to do
I,
that.
I think he'll be here next time. Knock on wood.
Okay, because I want us all to record locally our audio and stuff like that. So
How's he doing, John?
yeah.
He feels great. He's out with his girlfriend tonight, so it's not like he's locked up sick across the hallway. So he's doing good. The test came back negative, and he's feeling pretty normal. He went back to work on Thursday, and yeah, he seems like again he's out spreading the Rona at a party somewhere tonight.
Hopefully not.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, his girlfriend never got it, so it's possible it wasn't really that isn't what he had. So, and believe me, they've been in lots of close contact within 6 feet. They have not been socially distancing each other.
Hey yo.
Or she could just be asymptomatic and
Yeah.
That's true, but she tested negative also. So
there you go.
it was actually sort of unfair when you really think about it, because he had the symptoms, and so he took 2 weeks off to quarantine. She tested, never had any symptoms, and had to go back to work before he did. So who was really the came out better in that?
I don't know, the one without the fever, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
Being
He
sick
was-
in general sucks.
He was in general, it was in pretty miserable there at first. So
Truthfully, I don't believe in those tests. I don't think he suddenly caught the flu or whatever. I mean,
Dave keeps getting slower and slower.
Yeah, like he's sinking underwater.
Like drunk Dave. That's what it's like. Oh,
I don't believe
Yeah.
in those tests.
Did we lose him?
I think we did. He's all locked up.
aw, yeah.
Poor Dave.
Oh, what a great
I'm
frozen.
here. I hear you.
Oh, really?
Oh.
We can
It's
hear
just-
you
it's
again
just,
all of a
it's
sudden.
just the upload.
Yeah, the upload's a little slow.
Yeah, see? Yeah. That's right, Beach.
Oh.
Fuck them all, right, Beach?
There
Just you and me.
is a lot of tests that are being used that are not accurate. It's true.
Yeah.
I haven't left my house for anything except for groceries and to go into office.
Same.
Twice.
Yeah.
Office now.
I get to
once
go
to
to-
get my stuff and once to work in. I had to go back in on Monday, but again, it's
Yeah.
only for like 2 hours or something because I have to like look at models. I can't not develop things without the physical sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Unfortunately.
Josh, what's your returning to work situation?
I get to be in an office or not tomorrow, Monday. That'll be my first time since like March or April.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Is there
I'm
work from
telling you,
home for
this
you?
world of wearing underpants and like human shoes sucks.
Yeah, I had to put a bra on for the first time in like
like,
4 months.
Fuck society.
I'm like,
man.
why the hell
Like,
did they make these contraptions? I don't like this. This is awful. I tried to put jeans on. I was like, nope, leggings. God.
Sounds like for my new job, I will be working from home a fair amount of time. The only time I have to be in the office is probably for like this first orientation bit, and then my regular job responsibilities I'll only have to be in office for lab time, and lab time for me is like medical equipment stuff, which is It's gonna be crazy being like, yeah, I work on COVID-19 related things.
Now, yeah.
Yeah. Because my future boss has already told me, it's like, yeah, like we help with COVID-19 tests and other things like that, along with all these other medical stuff. So it's gonna be like,
Can you
shit.
get us vaccines when the time comes?
No, they make machinery. They don't actually do
They'll
the
make
bioengineering.
Can you get us a vaccine machine?
Yeah, if you get like a box of them, just to like, hey, look, everybody, here's what the vaccines look like. You want to.
Like I picture a robot with like a syringe.
Step right
These are
off.
like 6 arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each appendage is like needles.
Yeah.
It's like a nightmare.
Do you think you could just send me a cyborg body and put my brain in it, and I don't
Yeah,
have to
that
worry
would be
about it
great
at all?
too.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
like a
able to make
mecha.
them.
Do you guys make mechas? Because we're into that.
I'll find out. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Please.
Yeah, if you guys could like make like an injection robot that will go like into neighborhoods that don't want to inject and just like
Right.
break down the doors.
Like some combination between RoboCop and a doctor.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Robo doctor.
like vaccinations through a gun. Like, do, 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 do. You must be vaccinated. Do, 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 do. Now
Possibly.
you're immune.
I'll see what they
You
got.
should have
on
brought us
tap.
along on the interview process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd been great. They ask about certain things. I'm like, yeah, I just want to make a vaccine robot. be like-
Like,
And that and somehow we utilize lobby it so that you can do like forced vaccinations. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
America, for taking away your right.
Right, right. It's being hatched right here.
Yep, right here with me.
In 10 years,
that,
when
that damn pig-haired liberal
when that
wants to take
robo
away my rights.
Vaccination.
vaccinator,
Yeah. Vaccination exoskeleton.
I am the vaccinator.
Be well.
me.
Boop, 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 boop.
Come with me if you want to live.
Wow.
Like you're just sitting in your watching like Finding Nemo or whatever, eating popcorn and all with your kids, and then this robot Kool-Aid Man through your wall, and like scans them. It's like shows like the vaccines and
Yeah,
like missing
yeah.
ones. It's like be prepared to be vaccinated.
I need your temperature, your right arm, and I don't know what the third one would be.
Drop your pants.
Right.
Turn around. Count to 3.
Amazing.
John. Oh my god, it's so good.
I'll see what tech I have at my disposal.
Like just brainstorming set.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you didn't hire me for the R&D, but I got something here that I need to be in there right away.
You said you were looking to promote me, huh? Okay, cool.
We'll just put this on your list here. Where we're things to do.
Yeah. Erase all that other
evil
bullshit.
futuristic vaccination robot.
Not evil if it's for the greater good.
That's true. That's
Right.
true.
As I've learned.
This would be the good vaccinator.
Yes. Mankind can't take care of itself, so
what's-
here becomes
what's-
the vaccinator.
The good vaccinator. So what's the bad vaccinator?
He shows up looking like a cop, apparently,
Hey.
and shapeshifts.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, yeah.
Right, right.
Yep.
I've
I
come from the year 2020. We vaccinate you motherfuckers.
Oh my
What,
gosh.
what was? I thought I heard something in the news recently about something called the census cowboy. There's like apparently I think it was, I can't remember what state it was. There was like basically the mayor pushed for this idea that because they were doing a census at the time. I don't know. Is the census going on now or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they would send a cowboy into a neighborhood that'd be like, hey, do your census. And this was a real thing. And I can't remember. I remember seeing footage of the actual event and they were playing Old Town Road. And I was like, I was like, this
Yep.
is interesting. This
Wow,
is some-
Chicago Census Cowboy.
Yeah, that's right. That sounds about right.
Fill out your census, ma'am.
Chicago, known for their cowboys.
Yeah.
Save a horse, fill out the census.
Right. Next is the vaccine cowboy or the vaccine machine.
If you see the census cowboy come into your neighborhood, that's not a good thing. That means
Yeah.
you need to step up and do your part.
Yep.
Wow, cool.
So when you see our vaccine machine that we've been talking about the entire time, don't run from it.
yeah, it's not a good thing that he's here. It's a good
It's-
thing that he's here,
Yeah.
but it's bad because you didn't do your job.
His flag is what, black and yellow, and just says Census 2020 on it. What is going on?
Dang. So in our next session, I expect to see a census cowboy
Well, what?
And a vaccination robot.
and a vaccination robot.
Oh, okay.
So, Josh, just to clarify, I was going to ask if there is a way to record multi-track easily from a Zoom feed. It sounds like there is not.
No, there is not.
I
It's
think
just
there
one
is,
call.
actually.
It's just one call. Well, maybe.
I mean, you can get. I know that, for example, I did an interview yesterday
Yeah.
and downloaded the hit record, and so I was able to get the whole thing recorded.
Yeah.
But it was not split out into separate
No,
tracks.
we would have to get a separate service. We'd either have to pay a separate company, and I haven't really messed around with that stuff, especially because I'm guessing the audio that would get into that service would be what you would hear from the internet versus having clean raw
Okay.
track locally.
Because I was gonna say, like, if you go to just audio settings, and go to recording or whatever,
Yeah.
like, there's like a check mark that says record a separate audio file for each participant who speaks.
Wait, in
But,
Zoom?
yeah, but
In Zoom?
Yeah, in Zoom. Yeah,
I
go
did
to-
not know
Where
that.
at?
Where
Where
the
at?
Go
hell
check
is
it out.
that?
If you go to settings or whatever, and then go to
Preferences?
the recording tab, there's a checkbox that says record a separate audio file for each participant who speaks.
Oh, there it is.
Well, we'll
Record a
have
separate audio file for each
test
participant.
that.
Where is
We'll
that
have to
under
test
audio settings?
It's
Yeah,
under
totally.
if you go to preferences and then go to recording or
I don't see any
settings.
preferences.
I don't see preferences either.
Oh, that's me. I'm
If
on
you can
that.
access the settings menu where you have all the tabs that say general, video, audio, etc.
Yeah.
Go to
Recording.
recording, and then under recording, there is a box under like the second box. It says record a separate audio file for each participant. It's a check mark box. Excuse me.
Yep.
I don't
Yes, you
see.
can do that.
Nice.
Yeah. that
Brother
is very
John
nice.
just blowing everybody's mind up in here.
That's-
No, that's super helpful. I did not
Yeah.
know that. That would have saved me a lot of work last night.
Mhm.
Wait, walk me through that one more time. I'm sorry.
Go to settings,
Yeah.
and then where it has all the tabs that say general, video, audio, etc.
Yeah.
Go to the recording one,
Uh-huh.
and then under the check boxes, there's a second check box that says record a separate audio file for each participant who speaks.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be good for me
Huh.
next time.
Interesting.
We'll need to still test that for next time because if
Yeah,
it's
you'll
the,
still.
if it's the
I don't know how
internet,
it works.
if it's the internet quality, I'd still like us to record
Yeah.
locally
Maybe we should do a
But
quick
Josh, you're
little
gonna want to do
15
it
minute.
anyway.
for backup. Yeah.
Maybe we should just do a quick 15-minute jump in outside of our game some evening,
Mm-hmm.
just to record a test and see what that audio
Yeah.
was like.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm the only one who knew about that.
I didn't know about
I
Why,
didn't.
John?
You guys have been using Zoom more
You're
than
on
I
top
have.
of shit.
Yeah, but I haven't been. I've just been recording straight interviews, and haven't been messing with trying to do any. I just subscribed yesterday, so
Okay,
Oh.
that's fair.
I've just been recording them on Audacity and looping my own voice in through. I forget what app it is that lets me record my own voice in addition to everybody else's.
Yeah, we'll test this out, but ideally I would want local recordings,
Yeah, because those are a lot cleaner.
right?
I understand that.
So that's why I was like, well, we can the fuck. I'll mess around with Zoom later, I guess. We can. I was figuring if Chris is here to play next time, we'd play, I guess, one more Dungeon World, and have us all do local recordings, and also everyone test out their local recording setup and stuff like that, or do that for
Already been
realsies
doing it.
for
Shapeshift.
Tom. Yeah, but
So, I'm recording in Audacity. That's what I use here at home.
that's what I'd use too.
What format are we
Wave.
exporting?
Wave?
in waves.
So it'll be big chunks. It'll be like if we do 3 hours, that'll be what, like over a gig? It'd be like a gig and
Yeah.
a 1.2 gig or something like that.
Hmm. For new project that is not to be announced yet, I'm gonna just record audio tracks through Zoom, and I'm probably not even gonna edit it. Honestly, just throw it up as a podcast as it is.
As a byproduct. Yeah.
Yep, like it's purely streamed, but I'll
Right.
just throw it up as a podcast.
So how are we going to transfer these giant files to you?
The
Google
internet,
Drive.
Google Drive.
Will
I
it
have to
hold-
admit, I mean, if I'm going to be down, if I'm going to be recording a gig worth of audio at the same time, my computer is going to lag. I'm a little concerned about that. I mean, basically, I'm going to record as a standard Audacity file, but when I export, I'm exporting as a wave. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Export as wave.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to handle a 1 gig audio file at the same time as we're trying to
No.
do a game.
No.
Right. But
Right.
I
You
guess
would just
that's-
have Audacity running and Zoom would be running at the same
Yeah.
time.
right.
Which is what I've been doing anyway for my work interviews.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly.
But
what-
I've been saving them as MP3s, so
Yeah, you would just be exporting them as waves instead. So that's I guess so. Yeah, we'll play Dungeon World as long as everyone can get together. We'll play Dungeon World one more time to test all the stuff out, and then we can get back to Godbound.
Yep.
And so for the last one, for the last session, we're going to play a module that I've been slowly working on, or I've ran before, but needs to be refined, called the Ashen Ankh. And so that's what you'll be playing, and you'll just roll in, because that's where, the Paula Dean stuff take care of there.
Oh, okay.
But also, in regards to the Ashen Ankh, I'm going to be running the Ashen Ankh in my brand new game system that I'm slowly designing at the end of the month for Games on Demand. I put the link in chat. I guess no one's probably here.
It's here.
But
I'm here.
I'm here.
but so Games on Demand, Dave and John, we did plenty of that at Origins, and they're running an online version at the end of the month, kind of in place of Origins and Gen Con and all that kind of stuff.
I hadn't heard that.
Oh,
I've played Games on Demand at Gen Con every year, and it's been just a huge ball.
yeah.
I mean, you never know exactly what you're going to end up in, but I mean, I've spent several Gen Cons where that's all I played was
Yeah.
Games on Demand.
So if you're interested in just playing Games on Demand in general, this Monday registration goes live for the games they have listed. So if you go to gamesondemand.online, you can see all the stuff. And so I'm running my game Sunday at 2 p.m. And it'll be my first real test, and it's going to be interesting. But I gotta do stuff.
Does your game system have a name?
It has a code name right now, Project Legolas.
Project Legolas. It's a joke. I called it because it's high fantasy.
It's high fantasy. It's high fantasy forged in the dark.
So I've been joking around that it's Project Legolas.
It's just a whole bunch of elves doing elfish thing. No, but go ahead. What?
Oh,
Yeah,
elves.
elves.
Damn.
It's all elves. Everything is elf related. It's all elves all the time. 24/7 elf. 365 elf town.
All high elves too. Of
Oh
course.
yeah, of
yeah.
course.
No wood
Oh.
elves there.
Oh no, no any other kinds of elves. Just the highest elves that you could possibly find.
I love
So
Elves get
high.
no higher than
These
this.
elves can't get any higher.
If you see an elf that's higher, then that might not be a real elf. That's a fake elf.
Well, that's a fake elf. Anybody try to say that they're higher than these elves?
This is a lie.
bullshit.
Is a fucking liar.
But yeah, that's what I've been working on slowly is Forged in Dark high fantasy. Since no one has anything out there in a finished form yet that I'm thinking it should be that way, you could say.
The games on demand, are they charging for this? Or they...
So you could play for free, but ideally you should donate. So they're running two. Pretty much when you register, you should make a donation, and the donations are to Project Bail, and the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund. So ideally, if you do play games, any games for Games on Demand at the end of the month, when you register, please donate. So you all will play the Ash and Ankh in Dungeon World, and I will be running Ash and Ankh in Project Legolas. Literally
as I'm
back
already-
to back.
As I'm already playing an elf, then it should be
no
fine for me.
No problem.
Win.
It occurs to me that if we fuck this up, then we don't have to fight Lich Paladin.
Oh, if you fuck this up, you'll just be dead.
Fine.
Perfect.
Cool.
I'm just calling it now. If you fuck this up, you're just going to be dead.
Good thing.
Great.
But
Good.
I mean, it's the last
acceptable
time I
to
will
fuck.
interact with this character either way. So
It's pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
So let's be good tests
No.
anyways, because like a lot of times one-shots, people kind of treat their characters a little bit more rough. And so if you're going into this thinking, hey, this is the last time I'll play this character because we'll go back to Godbound, play it a little rough.
I played Fritter rough.
I
thought
know.
he was dead.
I
and we
think
made
we've got
him
the play it
heal.
rough thing pretty well down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only
Play-
jump for them bad ideas.
Drive it like you stole it.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a rope and another way to go out. I cast a fireball on the golem.
I'm going to try to swing up to this lever. Oh, I fell into the pit of things that are going to eat me now. Bye.
I think my character's alignment is play it rough. I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this woman wants us, was threatening to eat us. Fireball!
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Don't come in here and be like, oh, which one of you is gonna get eaten? But you.
May as well
please.
just say.
I parlayed our ass out of that. You
We're
would
gonna-
have been dragging food if I hadn't been there.
We're gonna
I don't-
dine on some dragon tonight.
I don't care. I don't care if I get eaten. It's just the principle of the matter. Don't come in here like, oh, I'm gonna eat one of you. No,
You're gonna take 4 points of damage before you eat me.
that's right. And I'm gonna give you indigestion because I'm stanky.
That is a toothache you are about to have.
Take that.
Take that. I hope I wreck your insides out of your body. Anyway.
Nasty.
But that frog shit was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. I was like,
Whoa.
I was just like, yeah, how fucked up can this be? I think this is pretty fucked up.
So, I am level 5, and that means I need 14 XP to level up, and I am at 12, so I am not leveling. Right?
You need your level +7, right? No, or your
Oh,
level
is it 7 or plus
Yeah.
9?
7.
7.
I was thinking it was 9 for some reason. So
Mm.
You leveled
12.
up.
I did.
Level.
I am at 12. I will have 0 XP when this is all done. So
Nice.
never mind.
Anyone else gonna
Uh,
level?
Winning.
I
I
don't know,
didn't
I don't
level,
know.
but I'm kind of like, oh, I didn't roll bad enough this time because I'm 4 away from it. I'm like,
I made a few bad rolls there.
yeah.
I made a few good rolls, but
I switched to those Geekspective dice and they actually did good, which was
Huh,
surprising. I
weird.
was like, holy crap.
I'm sorry to say that my Geekspective dice are in a curio cabinet downstairs.
Oh,
So
they're that precious.
they are. They're in display with all my Gen Con dice. So
Oh.
I mean, we
What
didn't get
about
the
your-
curio cabinet for dice. We got it for Alex's various gugas, we call them,
Mhm.
glass things that are, But yeah, now it's also storing all my Gen Con dice.
What about your roll plus dice?
Also in there.
Yeah.
And my Origins dice. Yep.
Dang.
And my Game Hole Con dice. So
Your souvenir dice. Yeah.
yeah, it's my souvenir event dice. It's like,
I was really looking forward to going to Origin.
yeah,
for the Gen
We'll
Con.
look forward to it next year.
hopefully.
I hope. I hope.
Maybe.
If not,
Well, if not, fucks. Like we're all like, it's Hunger Games at that point. So.
yeah.
Oh.
Indeed. I don't think we'll get there though, so that'll be good.
You mean
No,
you
that
think
I'm
we're going to
working on a
start?
vaccine.
No, I don't think we're going to get to Hunger Games. I don't think we're going to get to Hunger Games.
So you're not like thinking that we're going to actually suddenly start taking the right path and things are going to working out in the positive or anything, right?
You're not going to say that on November 3rd all this will go away because it's a political hoax.
Wow. No, I was just thinking.
I've heard that more than once this
oh,
week.
What?
How do you feel about? Oh, I hear it all the time. How do you feel about the letter Q? I'm just asking.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
it's
Q and A and N and O and N.
I'm sorry, I gotta hang up now.
That shit's crazy. No, I think science will prevail, and there'll be some vaccine by first half of next year.
I think it will be there will be a vaccine approved. I don't think it will be widespread for a while.
Oh no, but being in America, it will be available.
We are a third world country.
No,
do you know how many countries are out in front of us on this? All of them.
No, the reason we will have it at our disposal is because of the money that was already paid.
We'll see.
No, I'm serious. Like America's already paid hundreds of millions of dollars to multiple companies to reserve quantity.
And how much is the
Sure,
vaccine
but
gonna
does that mean it
cost?
will be available? Fuck no.
No.
And who's it going to be
We're
available
kleptocrat.
That's the thing of who's available to. I'm not sure, but pretty
Then
much,
it's not widely available, and that's my fucking problem. Is because people who can't get it the people that are already fucking dying
yeah.
are not going to fucking get it, and it's going to be other people who have access and available to it. So no, it's not going to be readily available. Sorry,
But
it really pisses me off how the structure of America is.
Mm-hmm.
I think there'll be 30% of people who don't want it. And
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
there will be at
Oh,
least
yeah.
that much that it isn't available to. And so what fucking good is a vaccine for 40% of the people?
Well, there's like a study, even like somebody went out and talked to people, and they found that 1 every 3 people, someone said they don't
Yeah.
want it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Census Cowboy did that.
Yes, this is Cowboy.
Yeah, so yeah, there'll be a vaccine. It's
I-
going to be available to these people who are fucking privileged enough to be like, oh, or who don't want vaccines, right? It's across the board, right? And then it's going to be like, oh, okay, great. So then,
I think it's interesting that we as Americans in general have a high enough opinion of ourselves that there are people that don't want the vaccine
yep.
because they are sure that their activities are going to be tracked by a microchip. So your trips to Applebee's and
Charlene ate pretzel
right.
breadsticks
Yeah.
again.
To the
for
Crocs
dinner.
outlet store.
I find it
never-
hilarious that they think that when they already have one called the cell phone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right,
I
yeah.
know.
But I mean, these are people who have never had a subversive thought in their life, and if
Right.
if the government tells them to do something, as long as they agree with the government, they're just going to do it anyway. But they're going to be concerned about the vaccine giving them a microchip that is going to follow them around. For what purpose? I don't know. Like, it's,
I'm also hearing that the vaccine is the mark of the beast.
yeah,
And that you will
no,
be,
is this real?
yeah.
No, it's some made up shit that people believe from the
No,
Bible.
that's
But
what-
like,
yeah.
yes, there are people who believe that. Of course
That's what
there
I'm
are.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's like,
That's like a
that was
real
like the
thing
whole thing
people-
with barcodes. There's a whole thing about barcodes being the mark of the beast, like a long time ago. Like,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even
yeah.
a joke. Like, there's oh, the only reason why I know this is because I watched Red Letter Media. They were doing the best of the worst, and they had a videotape that was like barcodes are the mark of the beast. This video cassette tape did not have a barcode on it. Like, it was like because they believed it that much. They're like, we're distributing this video, but it does not have barcodes on it.
This is my like feel about this. I'm fucking worm food. Like, nothing matters after I die, and like if they're gonna want to track how many times I go to the bathroom in a day, or for whatever reason I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be dead in like, let's see, how old am I? I'm gonna be dead in like maybe 50 years. I'm
50,
hoping.
Jesus
I'm hoping to
Christ,
make it
I'm
to 8.
giving
I'm hoping
myself 5.
I'm hoping to make it to 80. I'm not saying it's gonna happen when I'm 80, but I'm just saying I'm hoping.
Man, if I
So-
get to 50, I'll be like ecstatic.
I'm just planning on living forever. That's
Oh, smart move.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good
That's
plan.
the old
The
guard. You're
minute
gonna
they-
smirk.
The minute they ask for volunteers to put brains into cyborg bodies, I'm signing up. Just like, heck, if they screw up, then they screw up. If they succeed, then heck, I got a cool new body.
Sign me up for
Sign me up.
transhumanism. I want out of this fleshy meat sack.
hmm
I don't want to have to eat anymore.
Hook me up to the Matrix, robot.
Fuck you, Amber.
please.
Eating is like one of the things I love.
Well, then you stay in your meat sack, Dave. Do
Yes.
what you want, because guess what? That's your deal.
I'm sorry. You don't enjoy eating, Amber. Are you really for fucking real right now?
I don't have
That-
to. I don't.
that
like
cookie
having to
looked
take
like
it.
you were enjoying it.
Yeah, you look
I
like you
like-
enjoyed the shit out of that cookie
I-
and the second one.
Fuck off, for a second. I enjoy food, but I don't like taking care of myself. If I didn't have to stop every goddamn 4 hours to like, oh shit, I feel cranky because my body needs fucking fats and proteins, and take time out of my goddamn day to shove something in my face. Now, if I could just afford to have amazing food just show up all day long, pre-cooked, pre-everything, then fuck yeah, I would do that. But I don't. I have to make goddamn eggs and pork chops and other bullshit to feed myself.
It's
Just-
called
just to
Uber
be
Eats.
Yeah, just to be clear, if you went
I
the other
said
direction,
if I could afford, and I
Oh.
cannot afford to eat out every goddamn day for every single goddamn meal. Okay.
if you had to go the other direction, it was just like a tube of flavorless paste that you would just
No.
carry around with you, and whenever you got hungry, be like,
No, I don't want that because I actually like food. I just don't want to have the need for food.
But if you were,
did you guys see my dog's head pop up when I made that sound?
Oh, he's eating from the
It's like, oh,
tube.
flavorless paste,
He's got the tube.
He's
I
got
want
the
that.
tube.
I mean, she just was like, "What?"
protein tube. Yeah.
My favorite. So I just don't like.
But if
taking
you had a
care of
cyborg
myself.
body, you would have to perform maintenance on that.
I'm not doing that.
Have you
Shit,
seen
fuck
Ghost in
that.
the Shell? Tell you have to do maintenance.
Fuck it,
Fuck,
I'm
food
dying.
crazy.
Just don't
That's
lay down and fucking
That's where the
die.
flavorless paste comes in, is in your cyborg form.
Because even like if you did have like your brain in a jar in a cyborg body, your brain needs some nutrients of some
I'm glad no
kind.
one's in chat listening to us right now.
It's a pretty bleak future we're talking about.
And like
I-
the cyborg body's gonna be a fucking mess too. It's gonna need oil and joints, and it's gonna
Yeah,
need this, and it's
yeah.
gonna need.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
fuck!
You know what?
Yeah,
You're right.
and you'll
I don't
go
care
to
about it.
to take it on a trip one day, and the eyeball will just stop working like a headlight,
Mhm.
and you're gonna be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I gotta go to Cyborg
Okay,
Zone.
Okay.
And then,
And buy a
you'll be
new-
like,
Oh,
In that case, let me
you'll be like,
rot.
oh, my
hey
my
John,
check
you want to
body
go to the
light
store?
came on. Oh no!
It's like, hey John, you want to go to the store? It's like, nah, I gotta stay plugged into the wall for a little bit.
Yeah.
My check
Sorry.
lungs light just popped up. I don't know what that means.
That's
Right.
I
Oh,
gotta
that's
go get
just
this-
bullshit. It doesn't mean anything. You're fine.
It's it has something to do with your emission
faulty
system.
wire.
Right,
You got a
right.
faulty wire.
You're
They
releasing
just make
too,
that come on. It's all a scam.
you've got
Now
too
if they
much
can-
carbon dioxide you're releasing into the atmosphere. We
You
gotta
sound like a ridiculous fucking talk show right now.
Or if they could just go and do the Futurama thing of head in a jar, I'd totally opt for that too.
Hmm.
Because
Nope.
then you
Yeah.
have someone else take care of you. Yeah, it's just like whatever.
No.
No one else is gonna
Who's
take care
gonna
of me.
take care of me?
The people
Yeah.
who
Nobody. Not a
exactly.
goddamn person. I'm gonna sit on a shelf and my jar's gonna get all dusty and I won't be able to see anything.
well, what,
It's gonna suck.
I don't want to live, is what I'm saying. It's like I like existence, I guess. There's good things about it, but I'm not tied to this situation. Is what I'm saying. Like, it sounds so depressing. I'm
I
just
think
like-
you need a number for somebody, Amber. Let's see
Yeah.
if we can.
I'm just saying. I'm being realistic here. Our time here is short. People have wasting too much time with these ridiculous conspiracies that don't even fucking matter in the long run. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares about what you're doing with your life.
Am I going to
What
trim
about
this?
the children that get shipped in furniture? Isn't that terrible?
Sorry, it is. There's this. Okay, we gotta stop talking. We gotta get off. We gotta
This
get
is
off
like
here.
the tonight on Table Talk. Cyborg bodies, pro and con.
the government wants to put up my chip in my body
we
via
could
vaccine.
we could continue this talk offline.
God, I'm ready to go into some
Welcome to.
territory that I
Thank
don't
you for
want.
tuning into Table Talk. Absolutely nobody.
Yeah,
the
and listening
VODs.
to
People watch the
nobody-
VODs.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
We can
Like,
trim this if we really want
Anybody,
to.
no. Anybody who has watched me online knows I have this weird nihilistic view on the world or in my life. So it's just like, enjoy what you can. It's fine. I know the end is coming.
Nice. With that, enjoy your time.
I guess the end is here.
The end of the stream is here. See you for the Ashen Onk in 2 weeks.
Bye.
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 Find me on the internet, I guess.